Hello, wonderful you lot watchers, and welcome back to the Super Mega Happy Fun Time Thursday. I've nearly got 2 weeks off work stream, and I'm really happy about this fact. Everyone else share my joy that I've got 2 weeks of work coming up.
We're finally going back to work for 2 weeks, so...
I'm unemployed. 6 weeks off.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't plan to get dressed for at least 3 of those days. Yeah, I might have a shower at some point within my 2 weeks. I'm undecided at the moment. I'll see if I can move from the sofa or not.
Just have a tart spa.
Indeed. Right.
You'll need to move from the sofa to do all that YouTube uploading, Adam.
Yeah. I do have quite a lot of YouTube uploading to do.
One video a day for the next 12 days, he said.
12 months.
Do one video. So we're a reasonable distance behind on YouTube. My apologies. Sorry. We'll catch up, I promise. Okay. Right, let's get started. Can you remember where you were?
On a doorstep. An evil, creepy doorstep.
You were
The worst
indeed.
kind of doorstep.
Like wonderful, lovely players that you were, you decided to go somewhere completely different. So thank you for that. It was very enjoyable. After visiting the Wizard of Wines and Elian and Davrin having a wonderful conversation and leaving as firm family friends, and I felt a bit dirty for a couple of the lines, but they made me really happy deep down inside.
You were mean. You were so mean.
It wasn't me, it was the character. Big difference. You need to understand that. That's roleplay. Yeah, it's not me, it's my character. You decided to investigate Argynvostholt. You'd been told that this is an ancient fortress built on the side of, or the low levels of the mountain, built by an order of knights known as the Order of the Silver Dragon. You'd run into one of the knights from this order and found he wasn't a knight at all, in his broken armour, torn and ripped, rusted, his sword, that you only saw the hilt of it, heavily rusted as well. But he was attacking some wolves on the road. You spoke with him briefly, and he explained the order had fallen. All they cared about now was tormenting Strahd. They didn't care for protecting the people or the oaths they had made. Their leader had fallen. So you decided not to go to Argynvostholt. But now here you are. As you approached the main steps, from the north the castle stands, or the fortress stands strong still, and it almost looks Disney-esque with the twisting towers on top the stone walls. To have seen this place in its prime would have been incredible. Unfortunately, it is not in its prime. Hundreds and hundreds of years past its prime. As you approach the main doors uninvited, a large statue briefly opens its jaws, but the magic from it has long faded. Barely cold mist comes out, not reaching you. It closes them once more. You stand before the double doors of Argynvostholt, still solid and wooden, as Hunter decided to invoke one of his powers, seeing a glimpse of the dark past of this place. And that's where we'll begin. It's nightfall. The sun now pretty much completely set. the occasional blast of lightning and thunder reaching you, the howls of wolves from the north and the south. As the air now comes running down the mountain towards the southwest of you, hitting you with a solid buffer of cold air. What do you do?
Should we go in?
We've come this far.
There's no point just staying out here.
I mean, we could leave.
We could do that, but we did decide
Agree.
as a group.
Yes, I know, and I'm fully supportive of what the group has decided to do. This is just a bit frightening.
It was a choice between this or an all-powerful witch, Elian.
I thought, didn't we decide to come here before the all-powerful witch
Yes,
because it was on the way?
This was.
So, what you're saying, Red, is that I've got something to look forward to after this.
How do you say the thing you do before you start exercising?
The warm up.
The warm up.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Don't worry, Alan. We might not.
These were
survive
here when
this.
Strahd first turned.
They'll know a lot if we can get through to them.
And there was many of them.
If they're willing to talk.
An entire order of knightly defenders of the land.
Maybe we can make them see reason.
Well, it's only going to keep getting colder out here.
Yep.
Yeah.
My prophecy was we'd find an ally here, so let's see what
True.
happens.
We're meant to be here.
Yep.
Very well. Hannah will just walk up to the door. Is it a push or a pull?
Is it labelled?
Push up or
push
back?
in.
Is it a handle or a plate?
Before Hunter does that, Red is just going to see if it is got a trap or anything attached to it.
Yeah.
That's
You-
survival?
Perception.
Perception.
You have a little look around to see. Anyone else want to do anything before you enter? Any kind of protective magic or protection from knights or...
No, it's fine. We're going to have a lovely chat. And
Everything will be fine.
Yeah.
Make my breath nice and minty to talk to knights.
Yeah.
No trap.
I see nothing.
No, you don't think so.
It looks
You have
fine.
a look round. Again, you've got the large, solid, sort of brass-looking door knockers, shaped of that of a dragon, pushing the door open.
Pushing the door open.
Unless it's a pull.
No,
Unless
we'll
it's
put
a
it
pull.
open.
Oh no, I'll keep pushing. It's locked.
If only there was some way in.
While Hunter's doing that, I'm going to step next to Elian and I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder and say, "It's going to be okay." And I'm going to cast Death Ward on him.
Ooh, what does that do?
Nice.
So it's they're protected from death for up to 8 hours. The first time they were dropped to 0 hit points, they don't drop to 0 hit points. They keep 1 hit point.
Nice.
Hit
Oh.
point.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thanks. I know, it's just...
Very nice.
You're going to be fine, Elian.
Yes, it's just...
We'll rely on your conversational skills, hopefully.
I will do my best to be my usual winning self.
As the doors push slowly open, they have not been locked. They've just been pushed shut. As you see, it opens into this large room. It's got the feeling of a king's tomb. There's a grand staircase leads up to stone balconies held aloft by pillars and arches. A tall, faded tapestry depicting a nobleman in silver armour hangs from an iron rod above the staircase landing.
Mm.
6 sets of double doors lead from the foyer. Along the walls, displayed on the marble pedestals, are 3 alabaster busts of handsome men. A fourth bust on its pedestal has been knocked over, and the shattered remains lie strewn across the floor. 2 chandeliers of wrought iron hang from the ceiling like monstrous black spiders.
Are they lit?
No, currently not lit.
It is quite dark in there.
It is indeed.
I will light a lantern, I guess.
Yeah.
Just
As light spills into the room. You can imagine this when it was first built. It would have been grand beyond words for the area.
Oh, look at this place.
To take a second to look around, you can see the busts of the men. Strong, proud men, looking slightly up to the distance. Not an arrogant look to their face, but a sense of purpose to all of them.
Alien will advance towards the nearest one and examine it in the light of the lantern, see if there's any kind of plaque or label of any kind, maybe a name carved into the base.
Yeah. As you make your way in, Bronwyn, Hunter, and Red.
Yep.
You see Elian step in, and you can see, as he's moving the light, a shadow moves unnaturally against it. Large. At first, you're not sure what it is, but it zooms around the room quickly. Its large wings spread out, covering the majority of the wall. You can see the shadow, what looks to be a dragon.
Elian, stop.
Elian will.
I look for Jackal.
And as you stop and look round briefly, as quick as the shadow came, it is gone.
What?
Where would that have... Oh.
There was a dragon, or a shadow of one.
A dragon.
Just be wary.
I look up. How tall? Can I see the top of the ceiling? Or is it just open?
No, it's a good... 1 second. A large domed ceiling.
Okay.
Arches built across. So you've kind of got this stairway at the end where you can go up onto a balcony looking around, and then the ceiling itself has another floor on top of it. But the design work on it is very intricate. As the blocks come round, there's almost something elven to the design, perhaps. It's very elaborate. It isn't like medieval archways. There's something more to it, for sure.
This is beautiful.
I don't think a dragon would fit in here to hide.
Not so much.
Didn't you almost get destroyed by one that lived in a door?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's be careful of what we touch.
Speaking of touching things, Jakul, can you put that bust back together? It looks like all the pieces are there.
I will go and have a look. How is it?
Yeah, it will take you some time using mending to do it. There's anything anyone else wants to be doing while that's happening?
There's a portrait. Oh, the busts.
Did you say you wanted to look at one of the busts that was?
Yes. Yeah. Does it have any name on it or anything like that?
No, none of them seem to. There's a similarity as you spend some time looking at them. This is men cut from the same stone, if that makes sense.
Do you mean in kind of bearing and personality, or
there's a similarity between them for sure? You take some time to look at them all. There's differences, and at first you could think that it was just one man, but it isn't. Maybe one man over a series of years, perhaps, but maybe not. All of them follow a strong, handsome jawline. The kind of Greek style of marble statues or busts.
Wish I had their bone structure. There's a big portrait, you said, Adam. Up
the stairs.
Up the stairs.
Yeah, looking.
Cool. Scamper up and take a look at it.
Yeah, bear with me. If you see on the map, I've shown the top level as well now. Just gonna sort of scroll up a little bit.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you make your way up. So up the stairs, the opposite end, there's a left and a right. The stairs continue to go up, and you can see back on yourself.
Okay, there's doors up here as well.
This is
otherwise, I suppose the balcony would be kind of pointless if you thought about it, unless you wanted to just be really dramatic and sort
Elian,
of. Hello.
Is there a point?
Which door are we choosing?
This
Probably
left one.
one of the ones down here first.
Time to play Open the Door. And hope that it doesn't kill us.
Assume the position. Who goes first?
Hunter's raring.
Yeah. Melee fighters first, ranged ones behind.
Right.
Did I manage to fix bust?
Yes, I'll come back to that
Can
in
I
a second.
see if I can hear
Don't do anything until before's
so,
done.
Elian, you take a second looking at the tapestry. It's a man in armor standing outside Argynvostholt. It's beautifully made, but long, faded, and ripped and dirty.
Oh.
You can still see the silver thread used for his armor. Quite a tight moustache to his face and a very strong jaw to him. His eyes piercing out of the tapestry and looking towards the door.
Any kind of plaque or dedication?
Argynvostholt.
Oh, so this is what you looked like.
Argynvostholt was a person?
Yes.
Yeah, it was the leader.
The founder of the order.
He's the one whose bones are at Castle Ravenloft.
This is
Apparently we need in order to be able to do anything here.
I don't think his bones are there.
I'm sure that's what Sir Godfrey said.
Could Sir Godfrey lie? I don't know why he would lie, but people are capable.
What exactly did he say?
Adam?
He said...
Can you remind us? It's not been that long in character.
No, he believes that Strahd would have taken him as a trophy. And if he did, he would have taken him back to Castle Ravenloft.
And what did he say about what we needed to do? Just get the skull and bring it back?
He didn't say a great deal about it,
okay.
But he was under the impression that the others had lost their way. So maybe if they were to be returned, it would help them.
And I think we identified what manner of creature he was. Did we? Did we
He was
manage
a
that?
revenant.
Cool. Yeah.
Jakul, you spend some time fixing the bust. There are some bits missing, so you can't mend it completely. But it follows. This would be the oldest of the men. But again, a similar kind of cut to him, a similar description. So if you were to read a police report describing what this person looks like, it would be very hard to tell the difference between. It's very subtle differences between the 4 busts.
Okay.
I genuinely can't tell if these are 4 different people or the same person at different points in their life. How does it compare to the tapestry painting?
Ish. Could be the same person, but doubtful.
Okay.
But could be. Hunter,
Maybe siblings.
did you want to open a door?
Yes. First of all, I'd like to listen to see if I can hear anything from the other side.
No, you
Alien
can't.
is talking about people.
Which door are we opening?
This
The
one.
The top one?
Top one.
You can't hear anything.
Okay, cool.
Bronwyn
it
would be
locked?
right behind him with a arrow ready to let loose
Yeah.
if something comes out.
Is it locked?
No, it seems to be open.
I will open it. With gusto.
Bang.
Opening game.
As the door opens up, you can see a wood-panelled den. It's been ransacked. There's furnishings tossed about. There's a cold, dark hearth dominates the west wall between 2 narrow windows. Standing upright against the north wall is a sarcophagus made of black wood with a queen's effigy carved into its lid.
Lovely.
So you take a second to look around the shelves. You can see shattered wine glasses and decanters, but all broken. Broken chairs. The sort of smell of kind of rotting material kind of hits you from this room. You can see a couple of old oil lamps in here, all smashed. As you step in, can you give me an initiative roll, please?
Yeah, sure.
All of us? Or
Exciting.
1 second.
I am alert, so I can't be surprised.
Who has thingies from last
I
time?
also have alert as well, but I also rolled really high.
Oh yeah, who's positives and negatives?
We put it in the chat.
It was in the chat.
Yeah.
Me and
I've
Red,
definitely
gunning for
got one.
24s.
Positive for Red, Bronwyn, Alien, and DM.
Oh, Adam's got a positive as well.
Red, Bronwyn,
Hunter,
Adam,
what was your initiative,
and
please?
24, my good man.
Red?
Red, you muted.
24.
Oh my days. Jakul?
3.
Constance?
I just made a bust.
Ooh.
Hey.
Bronwyn?
13.
Alien?
6.
Wow, guys.
Hunter and Red, you're both first.
Yeah.
As you step in, you can see the hearth catches a light. It's not a natural flame to it. A fire erupts in the dead hearth and assumes a draconic form. It hisses and crackles and unfurls its smoky wings. It's small, maybe about 2 foot across.
Oh.
As sort of grey-black smoke is coming off its wings as they are slightly outstretched. What do you do?
Beast mode.
But it's a baby.
What does it look like exactly?
Small miniature dragon. It's not raw, and it's kind of.
Baby dragon.
Yeah, I'm going to turn into my.
Your new pet for our druid.
Don't give me ideas.
I've gone into my
The
hybrid
ranger
form.
and the druid are like,
Yeah.
oh, it's
As a
I don't
bonus
have a
action.
pet at the moment.
I'm then going to cast my Crimson Right, and make my claws electric, and that is what I'm going to do. Because that is my two things. I need to roll a d8.
No more actions?
I've used 2 bonus actions, so I've used an action as a bonus action.
Okay. You moving at
And
all?
I take 3 damage. As now I have lightning claws. And that would be my turn. There's a thing in here.
Red, your turn. You see next to you Hunter shift into this hybrid werewolf. Muscles bulging from him now and fur coming from his skin. His form changing, growing slightly. His snout extending out.
Does the small dragon, is it taking on like an aggressive stance? Is it actually being outwardly aggressive?
It's hard to say. Doesn't seem to be overly aggressive, but also doesn't seem friendly at the moment.
Red is going to try and reach out telepathically to it.
Ooh, okay.
And it's going to try and keep it calm, basically reassuring that we're not here to hurt it.
How do you do that through visual?
I know she could do it through words. She's using words now.
Okay, yeah.
She can, because she's speaking now. She's adapted
True,
to telepathy.
Yeah. You send this message to it. Bronwyn.
Yeah, I basically had the same thought. Would it count as an animal for the purposes of speak with animals?
Not sure.
She's going to try and
Yeah, you can't speak with animals.
animals on it. Yeah, I mean, presumably she doesn't know what Red's doing, so she's basically doing the same. You know, she'd ask it, or she'd tell it that we're not there to hurt it. We're just passing through.
Alien, what do you do, sir? Alarm has been raised. You're quite a distance off, though.
Yeah, I literally no idea what's going on. Alien, I guess, will crane to look, because it's double doors into this room, isn't it?
No, a single.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Can I?
No, it's a double, a small double. Yeah.
Can I see what's going on in the room?
By the time you got down, you'd see like a side on, and you'd see the light coming from the hearth. But that's it, really.
Alien is just gonna put his torch. No, we need the light. He's gonna draw his rapier and be like, "What's going on?" Only.
Jakul, you can see Hunter's turned into his hybrid form. This half werewolf, half man.
I can see. I'll rush towards the door, kind of draw my axe, and I guess the door is quite clogged with people, so I'll just be ready.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
We come in peace, we tell it, as other people run towards it with various weapons.
Alright, we're not in the room, it's fine.
We're outside.
Constance?
Yeah, I'll ready my warhammer, but I'm going to try and keep an eye out on the rest of the room so that nothing sneaks up on us while we're otherwise engaged.
A voice not befitting the stature of the small fiery dragon comes into the room. And Hunter, you've heard it before. But there's a slight hiss to it. My knights have fallen into darkness. Save them if you can. Show them the light they have lost. As the light begins to grow brighter and brighter, and then with a crack and a fist, disappears from the room.
The dragon's disappeared.
Did we all hear that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh. Okay.
I recognise that voice. It was from my vision. I believe that is Argynvostholt. Or
No.
Argynvost.
Argynvost.
Argynvost is where we are.
Oh.
Argynvostholt is where we are.
This is hold.
Because it means Argynvostholt.
Ah.
Yeah.
I believe that was Argynvost's voice.
Just his voice, or is that his spirit?
Well, if he's not completely dead, then
No one's completely dead here.
No one ever
Fair enough.
passes on.
fair enough. Was that
How do we get his knights to see the light then?
Let them down.
That won't work if they're
Think?
revenants.
We can try and
Just come back.
convince them to stand against Strahd. Remember their true purpose.
I'm 100% down with that.
Fine.
He
I'm gonna
says
stay
in
in this
very
room.
anachronistic slang.
Yeah.
I'll point to the sarcophagus. Should we open that?
Open what?
That's a sarcophagi in
Go
here.
through the door.
I'm through the door.
Is it
I know
a
you are.
wooden? I'm going to stick my head in. Is it a wooden sarcophagus or a stone
Yeah,
sarcophagus?
a beautiful
Wooden.
black wooden sarcophagi.
Okay, I cast divine sense.
Oh, you can go through the wood.
We need a fire starter.
yeah.
If only we had one.
As you cast divine sense and have a closer look at it, you can see that the lid isn't sitting flush with it
Okay.
and is slightly ajar. If you focus,
Yeah.
take a deep breath in and feel, you're not getting the impression of evil from it. Excuse me.
It doesn't feel evil, but
it is
it might
open.
be hidden inside or
Right.
something that I can't tell.
But it is open.
Elian will move to it and kind of glance around the room to make sure people have come in and are ready, and be like waiting to get the nod from everybody. And will then like pull it open and spring backwards out the way.
The traditional skeleton falls out. You make a bit.
As you push the lid to the side, the sarcophagus sits empty.
Uh-huh.
But you do not think it has always been empty.
That is not a good sign.
Whatever was in here is
No longer.
possibly
how
moving around.
Bronwyn and Hunter and Red, as you have a second to look around the room, you can see an area to the northeast corner, going east, that the wood panelling just doesn't look right as the light is bouncing off it.
I'll go and investigate
Secret door.
that corner.
You see that too, right?
The
Yes.
three of you do, yeah.
how dirty is this place? Is it like
Yeah, it's pretty
I mean, like-
dusty. Cobwebby,
like,
dusty.
empty,
Yeah.
like not abandoned for years, or like kind of lived in by squatters kind of thing?
Not lived in by squatters, but long abandoned.
Okay. And
Is
like
there-
untouched, undisturbed, or
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Is there any artwork on the walls?
In
This room is
here,
trashed.
not so much.
Okay. I will use some of the smashed up furniture and just kind of pile it up in the fireplace,
Yep.
and then kind of make a fire.
Using magic to do it, or just
No, using this flaming torch I've got in my other hand.
perfect? Yep.
Bronwyn
Would be a
can
bit
pick out
showy,
that
wouldn't it?
weird corner.
I have no
What do you
fire
think?
starting magic. When I joined this party, Hessia was alive. It seemed pointless.
We'll go to Bronwyn. As you feel around the wall briefly, it doesn't take you long, but you find an area to push that you think will open the door.
Cool. She will not do that until she thinks everyone's ready.
Hang on, I'm just building this fire.
Yeah.
Coming out of this room, you've got 2 windows, and there is a double door out of the northwest side as well.
I'll stand by that door and peer out the window and like kind of stand on guard there. If you want to open that little door of yours.
Yeah, you going for the secret door?
The door?
Yeah.
Open the secret door.
Secret door.
When everyone's ready, she'll open it.
As you lean against it and with a sharp push, you hear it as whatever latch it was on is pushed open. The whole door slides neatly open. This is beautifully made. You can see a wine storage area, but the kind of acidic vinegar smell hits your nose rather than that of grape. There's 5 barrels lie along the walls in wooden braces, but you can see none of the barrels look in good condition. There's a mould on the floor and in various places. There's a double door to the south and a door to the southwest of this room.
Ooh, barrels.
Do we clear room by room
safely
and do
assume
this
the
and
south door
take the
is-
north door?
Yeah, if we are in a square castle from what the looks of it from the outside, then probably clearing the northern door would be
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elian,
circle.
Can I
You
just
would-
take a look at these barrels?
Yeah.
you would notice the barrels are all labelled Champagne de la Stomp.
Stomp champagne.
That is the most expensive wine
What
that
a
they
waste.
make.
Of good wine, yeah.
Are they full?
Empty.
I mean, from the smell,
Purest
wouldn't-
vinegar.
Delicious.
Anyone need vinegar to cast
Put it on your rocket. Should we take the north one, Jackal?
Yeah. I'm already by that door by the window, and I'll kind of
Right.
creak it open.
Yep. You can see as the door swings open, it's one of the towers or the turrets. You can see long, tattered velvet drapes cover the tall, slender windows. The furnishings are covered with dust and cobwebs and lie in disarray across the floor. There's a damaged brass chandelier hangs from the ceiling, which is covered with faded murals that depict metallic dragons and colourful birds flying beneath the clouds. Again, in its prime, this room, as the light struck it, would have been truly stunning. But now is just a depressing reminder of what it once was. There is another small door coming out to the east.
This is just quite sad, really.
Yeah.
Take the small door.
Seems we're in the ramparts now.
Keep going.
Small door.
Small door.
Oh, door.
Small door! Small door!
Oh, door.
Hold on.
Oh, steps.
You can see
Let's lead to another small door.
the steps come down back to the ground level and then back up.
There's a portcullis.
There's a portcullis which is chained shut from the inside.
We don't like portcullises.
Ooh, chilly.
Do we go across? There's another small door ahead of us.
Yeah. I say yes.
Might as well continue on the path we're on.
Yeah.
And
Do the perimeter
as you
and
walk
spiral inward.
past the portcullis, the wind does hit you, and the temperature outside has dropped dramatically over the last kind of half an hour.
Glad we're inside.
Yeah, let's not leave till the morning, unless it turns out that it's worse in here than out there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna
Your
cast
bedroom.
light on the front of my shield so that it kind of glows.
Yeah.
as a-
Oh, Excellent.
A bit easier.
Nice.
Elian will put the torch out and immediately draw his bow.
You can see what would have been more of a cramped room. A servant's quarters, you would guess, with tattered brown drapes cover the windows of this circular room. A heavy curtain hangs across an archway to the south. This one's not made of human skin like the last one you saw.
That's a good sign.
But on the floor there are 6 separate beds. Not of the same quality as the other furniture you have made, but still well made.
Wow. We can sleep here tonight.
I would prefer the room with the hearth.
That's probably a better one. These beds don't exactly seem bug-free.
As you push the...
Yeah, push the curtain to one side.
It opens
with
into
my lightning claws, cutting it to ribbons.
Maybe the rest of us should do the manipulation of objects for a while. And,
I pick up this glass with my lightning claws.
There's another hearth here, which is not lit.
Have these beds been slept in recently?
No, it doesn't look like they have been.
Right.
Not for a long time. As you enter the kitchen, it looks like it's been long plundered. Its tables overturned. The floor is littered with rusted utensils and smashed crockery. The narrow windows flanking the hearth look out over a cemetery. An open iron pot hangs on a hook inside the blackened fireplace.
Anything in it?
Yes, it rattles on its hook and bobs up and down as though something is indeed inside it.
Huh.
Oh, good.
Let's let other people open it because you will just electrocute everything.
Just shots. Stop bubbling now.
Would you like me to do the honours?
Yeah, someone.
All right. I lift my Warhammer high and kick it open.
As the pot is kicked as it falls off its hook and falls to the side and the lid falls off.
Evil stew.
Nothing happens. As you pause for a second, 2 seconds, as you look to the side and then back to it, and then fluttering out a single bat.
Okay.
Our dinner. No.
I will shoot it.
Elian.
Yeah,
yeah.
We're in Barovia.
What bats? Could be.
Just give me a roll to hit.
Aren't they his spies?
13.
Yeah, good enough for me. As you draw the bow back on instinct and just loose an arrow into the small mammal, pinning it to the wall with ease.
He'll pull it off the wall, chuck it to the floor, and stamp on its head.
Oh, I was going to eat that. Hunter says with
Every
a
single bat is
wolfish
something to do with Strahd.
Every single bat could be.
Yeah.
Do you look
That
out
poor
the
creature is
windows?
stuck in there.
Yeah, I'll look out.
As you take a second to look out the windows, you can see the graveyard from here, or the cemetery, sorry. The fog now has started to move in. You can see the wall around here still intact, 7 foot tall, with iron spikes across the top. And you can see a stone building that you would guess to be a mausoleum on the far side. As you look at some of the graves, they are definitely empty, but not all of them.
Empty as in, like, something has come out of it? Or empty as in not occupied yet?
From here, it might be hard to tell that. Why didn't you go outside and have a little look?
I'm sure we'll get there eventually.
But there are gravestones, right?
There are indeed, yes. And
So
they
you
are
wouldn't put a
long
gravestone
moss.
unless you'd already buried somebody.
True.
Unless
You tend to let them rest for a little while
Unless
before you get the
planned on
gravestone
burying
made.
someone.
Unless it's 6 empty graves and our names on them.
All
I'd
I
like
to say is, why has no one taken this place? It is defendable and has much land.
Well, I'm sure we're going to find out.
Is protected.
I'm sure we'll find out soon.
So,
I guess there's no way out the kitchen apart from south.
South, big double door.
Only south.
Ooh, out the double door I go.
Yep.
Red's taking lead.
Am I?
Yeah.
My little token.
That was me.
Hunter.
A 20-foot long.
I don't think my token's on there.
No.
It's not.
I'm saying you're just with the others.
You're too small to see.
Are you not still on Tickle's shoulders?
Yeah, still just riding.
Very small. You have no idea the stress I'm under.
A 20-foot long table with sculpted dragons for legs stands in the centre of this hall. The chairs that surround the table have backs carved to resemble folded dragon wings, and several of the chairs have been overturned or smashed to pieces. Suspended above the table is a crystal chandelier that glows with a soft white light.
Ooh.
Standing in
style.
windowed alcoves are 2 life-size statues depicting knights with dragon-winged helms and shields. Rainwater trickles through cracks in the ceiling, flowing down the west wall and adding to a large puddle on the floor. You can see the 5 sets of doors coming out of here. There's a pair of glassed doors. The panes broken stand open between the panels of stained glass set into the east wall. These panels depict silver dragons in flight. Beyond the glass door lies a dark and misty room that appears to be a chapel.
Can we get a bit closer and peer through the broken glass?
Yep. As you approach, it's going to be hard to do it quietly if you're trying to be sneaky.
I think we're kind of
being sneaky. Really. We're just
we're just
kicked a can over.
And I'm lit up with my shield as well.
And half of us are wearing very loud armor.
Yeah.
As you open it,
It's like crackle of lightning.
It's that tang of ozone. Ooh.
You can see cracked wooden pillars supporting a wooden U-shaped balcony that overhangs the stone-walled chapel. Narrow archways lead to a spiral staircase that curl up to the balcony, and a door set into the northern wall has a wooden beam barring it. At the east end of the chapel rests a stone altar, flanked by iron candelabras. The altar is carved with a rising sun bas relief. Tall arching windows set with panels of stained glass decorate the walls behind the altar. One of the windows has been shattered, covering the chapel floor with shards of coloured glass, and allowing the thick fog to enter and fill the room. And as you look and peer through the fog, you see 3 armoured figures kneeling before an altar.
What's on the altar?
How close? You've not entered the room yet. You've not kind of gone across the glass.
Okay.
Looking through the doors at them, I focus and cast Divine Sense.
Oh yes, they're evil.
Oh, that's good.
I do this face at everybody.
Just
Your just turns around, does it?
As you,
I know.
You focus on them and peer at the 3 of them. You get the immediate sense that these are creatures of evil. Not hugely demonic levels of evil, but definitely evil.
They've been corrupted.
Well,
Like,
Red is going
Right.
to telepathically communicate with Constance and is going to say, we can either go ahead and deal with them, or we can go back quietly and look at the other rooms.
oh, is it worth trying to talk to them?
That is.
Just for reference, the one that we met on the road, was he evil?
Yes.
Or if I
He
check?
was, yeah.
You did check. These guys feel more so than he was. He definitely was, but these guys more than there's more of that kind of more.
Yeah.
So they're armoured figures kneeling in front of the altar. Is that
Facing the altar and the window. You can hear
They-
light murmuring coming from them, but it's impossible to understand the words they're saying. As the
Can
mist
I-
swirls around them unnaturally as it spills in from the window.
Can I use my hunter's sense, please?
Yeah. What do you want to
Which is
do?
Basically, well, it tells me everything about them. Basically, what are they? What are they immune to? What are they resistant to?
Okay. Yeah. You
Just
focus.
what is this?
what this?
I looked at him.
well?
Con's gone, they're evil.
This.
Woman's gone, they're this.
We're all
Revenants.
just like, great.
So they're revenants. They are resistant to necrotic and psychic and immune to poison.
Mm-hmm.
They're immune to charm, exhaustion, frightening, paralyzed, poison, and stunned.
Okay.
You know that
Could be
they've got
worse.
a regeneration ability, and destroying a revenant is very, very hard to do it properly. It takes some very powerful magic to destroy their soul.
So you kill them and they come back later.
They're very good at seeking revenge. And once they say that they're going to get vengeance on something, they are uncannily good at tracking it down.
So once we piss them off, we've got to finish them, basically.
Ow.
Yeah, your knowledge on them would be they are pretty tough and also near impossible to kill, and all they need to do is find another body with their spirit, and then they can take over that dead body, and they've not really lost any of their memories or anything like that.
How long does that take
The repossession.
to find a new body and possess it? Is it instant? Because they have a graveyard right next to them.
20.
Right next door to the graveyard.
24 hours at best, maybe quicker.
Right.
Okay.
Oh.
It's like kill, raw, kill, raw.
There are ways to stop them regeneration in health. Fire damage and radiant damage. But they have extremely quick regeneration.
These three don't seem like they'd be very chatty. Do we want to try and find someone who would be more willing to talk?
We could just go somewhere else.
Red will start backing up.
Yeah. Discretion.
You can
I
see
imagine
from the door. Sorry, from the door you can see there's two small spiral staircase north and south, and a way into the cemetery from here.
Okay.
We could take the south door.
Yeah.
Let's look around the rest of the place first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be
That's if they haven't
extra.
heard us already.
Yeah.
I'm going to imagine
I
that
assume we're
Asbron-
doing this in a very whispered.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that as Bronwen was checking them out and sort of like mentally going through what they are, her face probably went.
Yeah. She would
It's very
make it
clear
very.
we don't go in that
she would
direction.
make it very clear that engaging is not a smart move right now. And
Backing
she
up.
will, if we get somewhere a bit safer to talk, she will explain in more detail.
I'll be careful to keep my glowing shield away so it doesn't shine in their direction.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. You guys aren't idiots.
We've lost Hestia, it's fine.
South door.
Well,
See, it would have blown
South
up.
door,
We've
yeah.
had our moments.
Yeah.
South door.
South door.
Hey, outside.
As you push open, the cold air meets you immediately. You can see rubble strewn around the vast chamber. There's a partial collapse to this room and a total collapse to the room outside, or the building outside. There's a pink marble floor here. There's fallen chandeliers lie amid broken chairs and other furnishings. But the thing that catches your eyes are the thick webs stretched from wall to wall. And moving amongst them are too many giant spiders to count.
Oh, good.
Closed door.
Ah,
Closed door.
Bronwyn looks unconvinced and backs away from that door too.
Just like I grip the doorknob with my electric claws, and then close it again with my electric claws.
You close the door, Bronwyn?
Yes.
Let's go.
through
Let's
the
go.
door to the west.
Upstairs.
We're just going to nope out of that encounter.
We're just going to nope out of
Right
everything.
And now I
Bronwyn
understand why no
is
one
gonna
did
try
it.
and steer people.
Hunter now gets it.
Bronwyn's going to try and steer people to the door on the west, basically back into that first room, because we
Right.
are pretty confident that that's a safe place where we can talk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we'll make sure all the doors are shut.
You make your way
Yeah.
back through, close the doors behind you.
100% closing the doors behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when everybody is in there, she will go through everything she knows about revenants and also mention the
Spiders.
huge giant spiders.
Lovely.
Giant spiders, I know. Revenants, I have never heard of.
They sound very nasty.
And we still have the top floor to deal with.
I don't doubt we could take on some giant spiders, but I suspect it would be noisy and
I really
bring
don't want
the
to. I don't like
attention
spiders at all.
of the revenants.
I mean, they have just too
Perhaps.
many legs.
Too many eyes.
Perhaps we go upstairs
We
first.
should
Just to
then
go upstairs,
carry on exploring as quietly as we can.
and we'd be as
How many
Stealthy as
beds
we
were there
can.
in the other room?
6.
six.
I feel like there may be 3 more.
Those felt like servants' quarters to me.
Hmm.
But you
Well,
might be right. Let's see what's upstairs.
Well, until about 4 weeks ago, I thought humans who lived in cities all slept together in the same room in a pile like I did. But
You've slept together in a pile of humans?
no, wolves.
Oh.
You should
I
try
suppose in
it. Very
context
nice.
Maybe not in Barovia.
I've noticed the Barovian wolves are not the
It's
same.
cuddly.
No, they're Strahd creatures.
Yes.
Same as bats.
Mm.
Let's go upstairs.
Yeah.
After noping out of the revenants and
So
noping out of the giant spiders,
And if we
made-
do,
We need, we need to find someone we can talk to, preferably someone on their own. So if it goes south, we can survive.
well, if we do run into any more revenants and we can't avoid them, like we did the ones downstairs, I'll try talking to them
Yes.
and see if we can avoid a fight.
You
Because
say you spoke to that one on the road, so they are capable of conversation.
Yes.
Mhm.
But yes, if we can have one on their own, that would be ideal.
Shall we go north and then
Stairs to the north.
along to the end of the? Wait a
So
second. There's a spiral staircase there.
you come back and make your way back onto the balconies, heading up. You can see 2 stone balconies flank the main foyer. You can see the carved into the pillars actually up here. It's done to resemble the knights in shining armor supporting the railings. Weapons
Gosh.
and shields are along the walls and the walkways carved in the stone.
This is
You can see
beautiful.
more carved busts of handsome men flanking hallways that lead north and south away from the foyer.
Similar look.
At the west end of each balcony is an archway that leads to a spiral staircase going up higher.
Huh. Someone's a bit more full of themselves than me.
Don't worry, I'm sure that's not possible.
I don't have this many busts of myself.
How many do you have?
I mean, how long will it be until you have a whole keep that is called the Keep of the Silver
got-
Dragon?
Everybody needs a goal, right?
Yeah, cool.
True.
Perhaps it should be Jakul's retirement home, and we'll just replace all the busts.
We would.
It's most likely going to be this place, is it not, Jakul?
Yes.
Oh,
to
we
place
all
the
found
busts
this
with
place.
your cool face.
Yeah, I think I could do it justice.
I don't know.
Check this along this corridor. Maybe go into the far corner of the building.
Going north?
Yep.
Are we going? So we're going up this path, or are we doing the doors
Yeah,
first?
let's go north.
Go north and then turn
God, this place is a
West.
maze.
Left. Yeah.
It's a large building.
So you can see this T-shaped hallway with a door halfway along, slightly ajar as you start making your way up.
Peek through that door as we go past. Then,
okay.
if it's open, it's. I want an open door behind us.
So bear with
Ooh.
me.
Nicer beds. This one's too dirty. This one's a little bit messy. This one's just
This
right.
This one, just right.
I mean, if Red's Little Red Riding Hood, have you been Goldilocks all along?
Beautiful golden locks.
As you take a moment to look in the open door, you can see
And I'm
two
Shrek.
beds with torn canopies stand against opposite walls with tattered rug lying on the floor between them. Set into the far wall is a fireplace, black with soot. A soft hiss issues from the hearth. Do you go in?
It's hissing.
Hannah will go
there's-
in. Because Hannah's just...
And it's like, maybe there's a snake I can
Maybe
eat.
there's something I can eat.
Yes.
Probably an agent stream.
Yeah, I move in.
You step
That's a
in.
perception of 18.
Alien follows him.
Yeah. A small hissing dragon made of ash and smoke erupts from the fireplace, filling the room with soot as it beats its wings down, and as it does, the soot sprays out on the floor around you.
I jump back out the room.
Is it?
Jackal, I'm gone.
No.
Huh?
I say hold firm.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's the dragon again.
It doesn't. Don't
Is it-
hurt it.
Is it still there in the fireplace?
Are you doing anything? You're just saying hold firm? Takes a second
Red-
to sort of
Hold firm.
fly out.
Is
Red will duck under and go into the room.
I'm
Is the-
jumping out.
Yep.
is the dragon still in the fireplace?
It's beating its wings to come out as we speak. Unless anyone wants to do anything.
Nope.
I'm going to say hello.
Red will
Speak to him.
set up a telepathic link with it.
Yeah, you try to speak with it. This time, nothing is said. As it beats its wings, and more dust and soot is pushed down and across the floor as it flies towards you. Doesn't seem to be aggressive, but it is flying towards you, and with it, it is bringing dust and soot.
Red will stand her ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I'm
looks
out.
like it's trying to fly over the top of you.
Yep, she'll stay still, but
Oh,
we'll,
hang on. It could be leaving us somewhere.
she'll put
I'm
her
duck.
hand up just to block the dust from getting in her eyes.
Yeah. The small dragon-like creature flies over you and south.
Oh.
Oh.
Try and follow it.
Follow that dragon.
Yeah. I'm outside the rooms while
Insta fast.
Like you usually Hunter just literally turn his tail and just poof, like he's taking the ball.
I would have gone north to a bit to avoid the soot. Hanging behind everyone as it settles.
It flies towards the spiral staircase in the alcove. You'll have to move quickly to keep up with it.
Oh, I've
I
got
will.
45
we are
feet of
jogging
movement.
after it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a speedy boy.
Which spiral staircase? The one on our side or
Yeah, the one on your side.
Yep.
We run.
We run.
Oh, this
Ooh.
seems fine.
Everything's good here.
As you run up the staircase after it.
Where do we?
No.
No.
Well,
Shouldn't have seen all that.
Sorry.
All gone black.
Quick, somebody
You
write it down.
Oh, okay. Much less dramatic.
Up the staircase. Give me a second. As you run round the staircase, it moves very quickly up and round. And then south, you can see the ceiling here has fallen in. Debris across the floor. You can hear the wind coming across the roof above you and howling loudly. Mist coming down and over the rubble through a 20-foot hole. You can see the rafters broken and the dark storm clouds roll across the sky overhead. Rocks piled on the floor with broken tiles shattered and beat with beams. There's other debris here on the floor as well. And rainwater fills. And it kind of comes over that, takes us south, and then seems to head back on itself.
I think we're just running after it.
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm just chasing this dragon.
Dragon.
He's like a big fluffy puppy.
Which one?
Hunter.
As you run round after the dragon, clambering over the broken debris.
Whoop.
You can see
Gracefully.
I'm good on terrain.
a 50-foot long hall and a 30-foot wide audience entrance has crumbled, leaving a gaping hole and a pile of rubble which you currently stand on. Weapons and shields that once hung from the walls have fallen to the floor and succumbed to rust. A large wooden throne, carved to resemble a dragon, with unfolding wings, faces 3 tall windows to the west. Slumped in the throne, a gaunt, armoured figure, with one gauntlet wrapped around the hilt of a great sword. As you come onto it, you can see the gauntleted hand tense around the sword.
I cast Fox's Charisma.
Okay, we'll do initiative in a second. As you kind of grind to a halt.
What happens to the dragon thing?
You see it fly in and veer to the side, lands on the throne behind him, and just turns to ash. What you say is what you say.
Greetings. We are
As you
travelers.
open your mouth, he speaks over you.
Okay.
If you have come to destroy me, know this. I perished defending this land from evil over 4 centuries ago. Because of my failure, I am forever doomed.
We have not come to destroy you.
If you destroy this body, my spirit will find a new host.
We're
I
not
will
here to
hunt
destroy you.
I will destroy you. You cannot free me from my damnation. And nor would I want it. As his eyes look up towards you.
Any more? We done? Okay.
You can see strength to his face, even now, his gaunt features and his high cheekbones. He's got the wifts of as if he had a moustache in life, but most of it now has gone.
Do I recognise him?
You do
My
indeed.
vision.
Yeah.
Is it the guy that was telling me to hold fast?
No, the person who stood next to him.
Okay, so this isn't Argynvostholt. This is going to be his right hand.
You would think so.
Fair.
We have not come to destroy you. My name is Elian Martikov. May I know to whom I speak?
The now master of this, Vladimir Horngard.
Well met. Dragons led us here. Strange dragons made of flame and ash and soot.
A reminding of my failure.
Because you fought and died?
Because I fought and failed.
Why are you still here?
My ultimate victory.
What do you mean?
Death cannot free me from my oaths, and nor would I want it to.
And what oaths are they?
To see him suffer. At any cost.
But those were not the oaths that you swore in life.
They are my oath now. And all that matters.
What of what you said before?
Any who try to change that die.
Why?
For his suffering is all that matters.
He won't be suffering for long. He's about to have a wedding.
Nothing can bring him joy. His soul is black as death. His heart as empty.
I believe that.
There is no love to him. He will try to fill it and fail. And with it bring more suffering.
If he's so empty of love, isn't he also empty of suffering?
No.
And what about the people of this land, the innocent people of this land?
They matter not.
You swore an oath to them in life.
And an oath we failed.
But you are still here.
To see him suffer for all time.
Then why should the land and the people who live upon it suffer?
To see him suffer for
Any suffering
all
that you inflict
time.
will not last long. They're but flies on his shoulder that he'll flick off.
From what I've seen, he doesn't seem to be suffering.
But he is.
You know this?
Yes.
What have
When
you
did
done?
you last see him?
Time matters not to me.
Okay, so how do you know he's still suffering?
We can tell.
But you cannot see him. By surely observing his
I need
suffering.
not know. He can find no joy, no love, no embrace, no warmth. Just suffering.
So
No
that is
one
what
will end it. And what does it matter if we or others also suffer?
Because you swore an oath. An oath that you could still be cleaving to. You are still here.
That we are.
The Ashen
the
Dragon still believe in you.
Sorry, I missed that, Red.
The Ashen Dragon still believes in you. It led us here. It wants us to help you.
No.
We're
tried.
not here on some
We
quest.
failed.
We're not
try
here
again.
to destroy here. We want to help. We want to rid this land of Strahd.
No! What do you not understand? The only peace he can find is in death, and I shall not allow that.
I
This
don't
place may
understand.
be my prison, but it is also his. Anyone, and I mean anyone, who tries to stop that will go through me.
The people of Kresk, the people of Barovia, the
I
people of Valeki.
care not.
You swore an oath. Before
That
all
oath
this
is
about
done.
why? Why? You're still here.
My oath was to Argynvostholt.
And where is Argynvost?
Lost. Now.
And you're a
all
coward
that
if you can't
matters.
take up the oath in his name.
What would
No.
Argynvost want you to do?
At first we fought. At first we stood. Even in death. You have no idea what this order has been through, how many battles we fought, for how long we stood against him. And we failed. It is lost.
The only thing
There
that you-
is no victory here. The only end is his suffering. That he is trapped here with us, and we with him.
But it's not just you and him.
And I care not,
You care not for the oath you swore when you were alive.
for it is lost.
It doesn't have to be.
But it is.
Nothing is ever truly lost. There is hope.
There we go.
Something I didn't
Like a
think
bacon
existed
fire,
in this
please.
land. But there is.
Not all of you talk. You know what I say is the truth.
No, I reject what you say. No
I
truth
reject
there.
it too.
Only a loss of hope. I will never stop fighting. Never.
You have simply taken the easier path.
I have
You do
taken
not
the
truly
only
believe.
path.
You're
If you
not
are
true.
an enemy of Strahd, you are an enemy of mine. and
That
the
is not
Silver
true.
Order.
That is not true.
Can you not hear yourself speak? What would Argynvost say of that? You siding with Strahd to defeat his enemies. You becoming his minions to defeat his enemies. Is that what you would become?
Argynvost is lost.
Oh, and you will not carry on his name. You will
For
abandon him.
years we tried, yet you come here as if we did not.
Oh, but you say that your oaths are unbroken. You say that your current oath is going to last forever.
Strahd can be destroyed by no one.
That's not true.
It is. Argynvost was the best of all of us. Greater than everyone, greater than all of you, and failed with all of us by his side. And you come here as if you are some champions of champions.
We come here as if we are
Know
actually
this.
trying. Actually trying. Not just sitting in a chair and moping.
I do not know.
We
Really?
may not be champions of champions, but we have learned on the foundations of all those who came before us. Strahd has been defeated before, he has been killed before, but he comes back. There is a
I've
way of
heard this.
ending him and stopping him from coming back. That is the end goal. We build our path on the paths of all those before us, on all of your failures, on all of the failures of all the heroes who've been come here and tried to kill him.
And
We
so
build
many
our
have
path.
come here.
And every failure leads to learning. Every failure learns one more thing. Strahd is defeated. We learn he comes back. It happens again. We know where he comes back from. We know how to stop him. One step at a time, one failure at a time. If you are truly unending, failures can surmount, and you can overcome them, learn from them.
I pull out the sun sword and hand the hilt to Jekyll.
Yes!
Go on,
Yes!
Silver Dragon.
Yeah, I will ignite the sword if I can. I'll focus on it and ignite it.
Yeah. As you touch it, the sword bursts into flames. You feel a true rush through you, through your blood, through what you are, calling like a tornado, a river, a hurricane blowing through you. You can no longer hear what's in the room. There's just a rush of rapids erupt from you. As you almost want to scream so you can hear something which isn't this, as burning bright light erupts in the room, pushing the smoke and the fog and the mist away, emptying the room.
We all in tears at the sight of him. From
Oh yeah, I'm using my divine power to make myself look even more amazing.
You're actually going to use that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's do it.
As you look angelically beautiful
Cry at the sight of me.
within the space and within the room, as even your own party members struggle to look towards Jekyll. Truly, he is a beacon of light and just wholly beautiful erupts inside this ancient throne room.
See what we bring with us.
We build on the failures of those.
No! He jumps to his feet, the two-handed sword comes up, and he comes into a fighting style and starts running across the room behind towards you.
I stand in the way of
mist
Jekyll.
changes as you see outcoming, erupting in the mist, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 revenant undead with behind him come charging towards you.
This has gone well.
Can everyone roll initiative, please?
Oh boy.
Worth it.
This has gone well.
19. Oh, I didn't click my character. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. And
Bear with me 2 seconds. I just need to create this encounter.
This went bad really quickly.
Go
We
to
can
Argynvostholt, they said. You'll find an ally there, they said.
It will be fun, they said.
Weird. Okay.
Well, it's been a good game, guys.
So, new campaign.
Well done. Good job. We got this far.
Good God.
Oh my days.
You're on the same side. Why has this happened?
I'm going to change mine to flame.
Because he's so emo, he just can't take the light. That's why.
Oh, cheers for the sub.
Wine, wine.
I really need to make an emote that says when people sub, so it like flashes. That would be really cool. Right, let's do initiative. Hunter.
I got 19.
Okay, I'll let you you can be in 2 ranks. I'll let you kind of choose where you
Second
are
rank.
within the road.
Oh, I was
Or
talking.
you can be further back if you want. Red,
15.
kind of at the really fun.
Jekyll,
18.
Constance.
Was mine 7?
Yours was?
Yeah, 7. Front rank, something
Bronwyn,
on Jekyll's right
22.
hand.
20.
2.
Alien.
15.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab my iced coffee.
Bronwyn.
I haven't. I don't
Yep.
eat my cake.
So where do you
As
start?
from out of mist and nowhere forming are these undead knights. Their armor does not look strong, but you know how strong and resilient their bodies are. I'm just going to draw a very dodgy map of where everyone is within the room. So we can probably have... So we've got a 60-foot room.
Nice.
And you guys have come through a 30-foot gap in the east side of it. He's running the 30-foot at you with his sword out. So he's going to kind of smash into you. I'll let you choose how you were in the room. So from top to bottom, who wants to be the northmost as at the front?
That was. I think that was
with Elian.
The talkers would probably be at the
I think
front,
Constance
wouldn't
was at the...
Constance was kind of front and centre, I'm guessing, facing him.
She was
next to Jakul.
And Jakul was
to
just
me.
behind or level with?
I was... she said she just stepped in front of me before.
Yeah, so Jakul just behind. Perfect.
I'm
So you've
like
got
right
sort
there.
of Constance
Just
as
getting
a
shield in
point.
front of him a bit.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Who wants to be front rank as well, next to Constance?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Yeah.
Either or.
Red, do you want to be north or south of her? Red, probably north from where you came
North.
round.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyone else want to be at the front? Hunter?
I'll be at the front.
South of Constance?
Yeah, I'll pounce out.
Yeah, perfect. Second rank?
Alien's
Bronwyn
next
will
to
be towards the
Jakul.
back.
North or south of?
South.
Okay, and Bronwyn, north or south of?
I'll go north.
Okay, that's
But
cool.
yeah, on that
So
corner.
nice and simple. You're in kind of two ranks, but you're going to be outnumbered as they kind of come at you.
Can I just check?
Easy.
You said they came out of the mist, but what direction are they coming from?
Literally from behind the throne, running behind him. So
Are they
think,
all in like two ranks, basically?
yeah,
Him
think that bit in Lord of the Rings where Aragorn's like, and then it's like one person running. They kind of do that.
Yeah, shield formation.
Yeah. So Horny.
That bit in Lord of the Rings when
Aragorn comes out of the mist.
goes to the Hall of the Dead to try and get an army of undead to help them.
Yeah.
That's not happening here at all. is it?
I think
we
I
have
think
the sword of Isildur.
He was, yeah. We do not have the sword of Isildur. We have a sword of sunlight, and he's
Sword of
way less
sunlight.
impressed.
And he didn't enjoy it.
Did not like it.
You might actually have a chance of killing Strahd, which he doesn't like. Bronwyn, you are the quickest to react.
It's because she's been stood there waiting this whole time for something like this to happen. She will remind me, what were the two things it's weak to? Fire and...
Radiant.
Fire and radiant, they don't
Radiant.
like.
I can't do anything about either of those, so it will be...
But they weren't actually immune to normal piercing.
No, not,
they were,
not
exactly.
damage
I was
reduction to be normal hitting. They do have
just
regeneration and are
I
tough
had
as
something.
hell. Okay, so we'll do this combat of what you say is what you say, but you can talk in character between what's going on.
She will conjure a barrage, so she fires a single arrow up into the sky, but then they split and they come down in a 60-foot cone. So basically the room.
Yeah, nice. Do I have to make a save against it?
Arrows. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, each creature must succeed on a dex.
How many? So let me just do those
and
saves now.
It's 14.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Did it do my saves?
I've done a lot of saves.
I think
mate.
a lot more than you need.
Oh boy.
Whoa, and a lot
twice.
there.
Oh no.
They all failed by one.
One save.
Okay,
if you
one
hit the
save,
first
one.
block.
How many rooms are
There's 6, isn't there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it just rolled everything twice. It looks like.
Yeah. So
Okay.
fail, pass, fail.
Okay,
One was a critical failure.
give me some damage.
So the creature takes or half as much. So
10 damage?
They will all take 10 apart from the one that passed, which will take 5.
And what happens to them?
Pathetic.
You're quite quiet, Catherine.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's see if I can fix that.
And what happens
yeah.
to them?
Basically, they just get piercing damage.
Oh, they don't get slowed or anything.
No, alas, that was a really rubbish roll. 10.
Does it hit the main guy as well?
Oh yeah, let me roll for
Yeah.
him. Sorry.
Everyone in the room apart from us guys.
Did it roll?
Takes
It's rolling
10.
twice for everything, and he takes 10. Okay, so it's going to roll twice for me for everything, but we'll take the top result. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Piercing arrows rain down on the wall as you lean back and flies across, and the arrow splits and shatters into the room. As you see, from where one of the arrows went through, straight through the shoulder, the armor doesn't seem to protect them much at all. And as this revenant is running towards Red, you see where the arrow went through. In the space of 6 seconds, it's closed.
Wow.
None of these guys seem to have weapons.
That's something.
He's going to try and just smash you into the ground with his fists as he wails on you. He's got 2 attacks, so I'm just going to press it once. It actually makes life quite easy. Gosh. As he smashes in straight through your guard as you try and bring the shield round. As you do, he just runs into it. And he just smashes you and clocks you right in the face with this hard right. And as you reel back from that, a straight left comes in. Weapons have not formed with them. The first right hits you for 13 damage. And then the second hits you for 15 damage. As he smashes you on you, Red.
Okay. Say that again. What was the damage?
13 for the first and 15 for the second hit.
Jeez. Those are high rolls.
There's a good red emote just come up in chat. He is supernaturally strong as he smashes into you.
This is just a normal reverend.
Yep. Hunter.
Lovely.
You see the speed which this creature's just materialized with. Luckily, doesn't have a weapon, but it is just wading in with fists. And you're aware that you guys you're outnumbered, and these things seem like Bronwyn's rain of arrows. They just charge through it. They just literally charge through it.
Bonus action, I'm going to change my lightning to fire.
Nice.
Roll a d8. 1 damage.
With a fire sorcerer.
Now my attacks are now fire damage. I'm going to go to ham on someone.
Who?
The one that just attacked Red is getting cut up with some claws.
It'll be really tricky to reach that because you're she's to the north above Constance, and you've got Constance in the middle, and you're at the south.
Oh, all right. Right, have I got any targets?
You've got the harder position, so Red has kind of got the wall to the north of her, and Constance to the south of her. They can kind of get more round you because there's no one south of you.
Cool. Right, so where's my closest target?
There's 3 running towards you.
Where's the big guy?
In the middle, running towards Constance. With the sword.
I'm fucking going for him. You just see fucking Hunter just literally springs out of line and just starts clawing his face off.
Yeah, give me a roll to hit, please.
Clawing Vladimir's face off. No.
14 and 20.
14 is a miss.
Fine.
20 is a hit.
It takes 13 slashing plus a d8 worth of fire damage. It takes 1 fire damage, so he takes 14 fire damage in total.
Nice. Yeah, he doesn't seem happy about the fire damage.
And that is me done.
Very nice. Okie doke. Jakul, your turn. You see Red get absolutely smashed on. Hunter doesn't pay any heed to the three kind of coming from the south way and goes for the big boss. Leaps towards him and starts raking claws across him. The Vladimir's half plate looks more well constructed than the others, and it actually deflects one of the blows from Hunter. But the other lands true. From your position here, from the south, if there's three which could well, depending on what they choose to do, get into your back line.
Okay.
Because they all seem to be bruisery kind of fighter types, and they can't get around the north of you because you've got the wall there, but through the south they can.
Okay. I will kind of level the sword pointing at them, like the sun sword, and I will shout out, "So you choose to stand with Strahd to go against Argynvost's will himself, and
you can see the rage across
oaths.
Vladimir's face now.
You
He's
all
out for
stand
blood.
against Argynvost himself." And then I will cast Spirit Guardians, and they can kind of take the form that I want, and I want them to be like little fiery dragons sitting around with me.
Cool.
Like the ones that we've seen in the
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm casting a higher level spell. So there we go.
It's a large spell as well, isn't it?
It's a big boy. This
15
hurts.
foot near me.
Okay.
Anyone who comes in 15 foot.
So if it's rolling twice, I need to roll 3 saves. What save is it? Constitution or Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Mm.
Wisdom save.
Yeah. DC
Fail,
16.
Fail, pass, fail.
Ooh, pretty good. So 3 pass and 3 fail.
So it's 17 radiant damage or half if they pass.
Okay, so I'm just going to start from...
It's radiant though, so I guess...
Johnny, can you read me the fail-pass ratio? Who failed?
Sure. Fail.
So 17...
It's radiant as well, so...
Pass.
Yeah.
Pass.
Yeah.
Pass.
Fail. Fail.
And you need to do your big boy as well.
Yeah, big boy. Wisdom. Fail.
Fail.
Oh, ouch.
Damn.
Nice.
He's getting chewed up.
God, that's such a good name.
Vladimir Horngard.
I think it's because I'm thinking of Benjamin Hornigold.
And then after they're all getting burnt up by the radiant damage, I'll say, "Will none of you stand against Strahd and rejoin Argynvost?"
As these small silver dragons erupt and are spinning through the combat now and erupting through them and piercing out the others. A few of them seem to be able to resist your magic, but it is tearing into them hard. Elian, your turn, sir.
I am going to shoot at Vladimir.
Yep. Give me a roll to hit, please.
I will pass up on my first attack and spend my bonus action to give Hunter the opportunity to spend his reaction to take an attack.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers for joining us briefly, Art Hard. It was cool having you briefly, mate. Okay, sorry. Go for it.
So what, I get to attack, do I?
You get to make a single attack.
Okay, cool. And claws. It's a 13. It's a fail.
And then I will take my second shot at him. Ugh, 12. Rubbish.
As it deflects harmlessly off his heavy half plate. As Hunter's blow, he just expertly twists the blade and parries to the side. Push in the blows. Red, you're up. There's one on your face.
Where are they most concentrated to?
The sort of south of Hunter.
Cool. Red will jump back.
Oh, okay.
If you leave combat, he'll get a chance to punch you.
Oh, which case I'll just stay put.
Yep.
Red will call upon True Sunlight and will cast Sunbeam.
You can probably. It'll be hard to catch the ones at the bottom without shooting through the combat.
It's a 60 foot wide. It's a wall.
Yeah, but it's like a Cyclops. It's a out of your hand.
Oh, is it? Okay,
I think
thought
so.
it was a wall.
Let me just check. Was it called Sunbeam?
Sunbeam, I believe. It's 5 foot wide, 60 foot long.
Yeah.
I think it's out of your hand. A brilliant light flashes from your hand. Yeah. So it is like a Cyclops beam.
Yeah.
So she will direct it at the one in front of her, and
you probably catch 2 without too much trouble.
Okay, but then she can move it.
Yeah. What do I have to do against that?
Hold on for a second. Let me cast it first.
So it's just a save. Oh man, it does some damage. Each creature in the line takes a Constitution saving throw. Oof. Boom. How do we do?
No higher, otherwise they take however much damage it was. Sorry, I'm trying to hold down this unmute key.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. So 1 passes and 1 fails. Give me that damage, please.
It's 23.
23. Oh, ouch.
23 radiant damage.
So he failed. Oh man, he is getting wrecked.
And it stays for up to a minute.
Yeah, so you can do it next time. 23 and 11 on. Vladimir. As you're up close to him now, you can see this large 2-handed sword that he's got. The hilt is shaped like a dragon's wings coming out of it in what looks to be silver. He does not seem to be regenerating.
There's fire damage and radiant damage. Well done, team.
He's going to attack you, Hunter.
Yep, cool. Is it 2 attacks or is it 1 attack?
Yeah, 2.
It will hit me twice.
16 magical damage and 18 magical damage.
Oh, he's magical damage, is he?
He is indeed. As he parries and pushes your claws to the side, spins the sword expertly and puts one into the side of your neck and starts pushing down, trying just to push his way through you.
I'm close.
Seeing that he's not strong enough as you kind of stumble back, he then brings it around the other way and cuts, trying to come across your head. You manage to get a claw up to protect yourself, but it cuts deep into your forearm.
Oh, is he is it, on his turn he should be taking radiant damage from me as well.
Sorry. And
so then should I roll the dice again?
We'll just use the first one if that's okay.
Yeah, 17.
So he gets a new wisdom save?
Yep. DC 16.
Passes, but it still takes damage.
Yeah,
half,
how much?
17 half. 17 is the...
Okay, one of the other revenants at the bottom. And DC 17, did you say?
No, 16.
16.
He passes.
Seeing what's going on and that you've cast this spell, he's going to launch himself through the combat to try and get to you, Jackal. As he literally is just leaping through, just wailing, trying to reach you to stop the spell. Anyone who wants to use their reaction can do to get an attackable opportunity on him.
Yeah.
Close enough for me.
You're right in front of me. He's charging me. So
yeah. So Hunter, Red, Constance, all of you can. Elian.
Yeah.
I have a ranged weapon.
You need the feet for it.
Would I just use my spear?
Spear, I guess. Yeah. There's a special feat to be able to use magic as a.
12 bludgeoning by Constance.
Yeah, big hit from Constance.
Sorry, mine's not. I think so.
Oh.
Hunter, did you hit?
I've already used my reaction to try and swipe.
Red for 4 damage. Bronwyn, did you get?
Yeah, 8. Assuming 19's a hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's only going to get 1 attack against you, and it's going to be at disadvantage.
Okay.
18 hit.
Yes.
I'm gonna cutting words that.
Ooh, nice.
It's 17 AC.
I will look up, briefly make eye contact with it, and just snap, "You've failed in your oaths."
What sort of magic is that? Is it charmed?
Oh, it might be charmed.
Oh.
I think it is, 'cause it happened last time, didn't it?
Yeah, can they be charmed?
Yeah, it's immune. If it's immune to being charmed, it's immune to cutting words.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can see this look of pure rage across its face, and it doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
It manages to land a fist on you in the midst of all of this combat, and it's all going crazy.
How much damage? Is it 11?
11 damage, yes please.
And then I need to do a concentration check. Is that
yes, please?
Constitution?
Yeah, 10.
Just a base 10.
A con save or
con save?
Yeah, con save. You got +2 from Constance.
Failed.
Did you
Can you
natural one
reroll,
that?
Jackal?
No.
Do you have a positive?
No, I don't.
Don't you have
An
an
inspiration?
Inspiration? No.
You have.
I thought you had an inspiration.
Did I?
Roll-
Okay. If I do have one, I didn't
role play.
track it. Oh yeah. In which case, yes, I'm going to use that.
Good plan.
Hey.
Yeah. As you focus on it, dig
Did that one
deep.
take radiant damage when it jumped through the stuff?
Yeah.
He took radiant damage already at the start of his turn, I think.
Yeah, when you started.
Oh no, he didn't. He's not taken radiant damage yet.
Did he not? Okay.
No,
He should have
hasn't.
taken damage at the start of his turn.
Yeah, I'm doing that now. Junk. He saves.
Saves. Why is it rolling twice?
I don't know. It's annoying. How much damage did he take? 8.
8. Yeah.
Zoop. Number 12. This will be for the next 2. I'll do both saves now. So
Pass and,
16.
pass and fail.
Getting hurt. These things are tough as well. So
Well, they're not getting their regen, are they?
Hunter, he's going to attack you.
Oh, fine.
Sorry, I forgot to say that the sunbeam they have disadvantage on as well.
Oh crap! Okay.
I've
Is
just
Sunbeam still going? Or?
Yeah. And 11
Laser.
is him.
Yeah, she's got like
Ow.
a fist of sunlight right now, and
Is that a
she's just
critical
sort of
hit?
throwing
Yeah.
throwing bolts at people. It's cool.
Oh, yeah, there's a crit in there.
Oh, gold.
So the first one is a big 18 damage. And the second, that's normal damage, and the second one is 16. As the two of you stand toe to toe.
9.
Yeah, and 8.
8.
As just wailing blows come rolling in from them,
Oh, yeah.
smashing you in. And the other one is going to go for you, Elian.
Oh, fun. That's going to hurt.
It's going to try and get past me then, or
Elian's at the
No.
bottom. You're
No,
kind of-
I'm to
Sorry,
the
yeah.
south of you.
As again, he 22,
Yes.
12 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
As
all my temporary hit points apart from one.
blows come raining in, semi-armored fists smash into the side of your face, and the second one, as it does at the last second, a dodge and duck underneath. These things hit hard.
Indeed, they do.
Constance,
Hello.
it is just carnage of combat around you.
Yeah.
Little silver dragons spinning through, fists flying in, a sunbeam coming out of Red's hand as she's kind of backed off slightly and is pointing, catching two of the revenants in it. You see Vladimir open up on Hunter with 2 big blows, hitting him in the neck and then trying to catch him in the side of the face, but getting his arm up. He's been bloodied. Vladimir does look damaged, definitely.
We do.
Right, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the Revenant that first attacked Red. Is that the closest one to me?
Yep.
And I'm going to do a big swing with my... oh yeah, it's Hunter. With my Warhammer.
Yeah. Give me a strike.
24.
Nice.
And
You doing anything special?
a 11. Yes. With a 24, I'm going to cast Divine Smite.
Nice.
And I'm going to do that as a 3rd level.
Ooh, this could sting.
So do you know what that is? That is because they're undead, right? They're undead or fiends, right?
Yeah.
Undead, right? That's a plus 1d8. So that would be a 5d8 plus 1d8. So that's 68 damage, please.
Holy crap. This could hurt. Okay, give me that
I'm going
damage.
to do 3d8 twice because that's all it will let me do.
Yeah.
Pathetic, that one.
21.
21 damage.
That is the worst
Plus
roll.
11. 33 damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Freaking hell.
Which is radiant.
Yeah, that stung. As you bring the hammer up high and smash down into it, filled with holy energy, with it...
Plus d6.
Oh, yeah. Give me a d6. Oh, an extra 5.
38.
Nice. He looks well over half dead now from the blows he's taken.
I like how we, in this world, determine percentages of how dead a person is at any given moment in time.
Do you want to shield slam him or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Why would I not?
So I need to do an athletics, don't I?
Slam him more into the
Sean
sun.
needs to roll athletics. That's me.
Oh, that's you. I keep trying to...
Strength. Oof.
I did not do well.
No,
that's not a fail. That's not a
Oh,
fail.
yeah.
Oh,
Lucky.
Oh.
Again.
what is this? What is this?
Quick success.
Smash him into the sunbeam.
Yeah, Red would have, I don't know, redirected the sunbeam so it wasn't in her way. As she...
my eyes!
Okay,
Smash it into the sunbeam.
This is what happens. Red, give me another sunbeam damage. As yeah, fuck it. As you step in, big holy down on it as it crumples down, as you come up with a huge uppercut. And at the last second, you kind of look towards Red and you can see his cheeky little smile across her face for some reason. And you bring the shield round an extension of your elbow. And as you do, you see Red just point her hand towards your shield as it into it again.
Combo.
26 radiant damage. Oh, man.
26.
Yeah.
Jeez.
For another
That's a high roll.
26. He stumbles back against the wall and slumps down as you stop for a second thinking, is he down? But he already starts pushing himself to his up again, but he looks fucked. Number 6. Elian, another one is going to go for you because Hunter has gone middle.
Damage.
I'll roll for the next 2 at once.
Can I re-roll
14.
the damage? Because that was such a bad roll from the first one.
Reroll again on your turn.
Okay.
So first one saves, and the second one is 17. So he is going to attack you, Elian.
Yay.
Where am I?
It's a crit fail.
Crit fail on the first one, and the second one is 16.
16 will clip me.
Okay.
Oh, no, it won't. I'm 17. Sorry.
Oh.
I will kind of yank my head back and it will just sort of whisper past my
You see
my
him like
hair.
swatting at these little silver dragons flying around his head for a second as he tries to lay blows onto you but can't get on. And the very last one is able to get all of the way round to the back and attack Jakul. So they've got you kind of swamped. Because Hunter went central, they've just kind of swept round the south of you.
Okay. Did he take his radiant damage?
Yes, I've already done it.
Taking his medicine today.
Oh, what is this? I'm using my reroll. I'm using my reroll. It's the top one. 17? Does a 17
My
hit?
AC is 17.
No.
It's 14 damage.
14 damage, please. And that makes it a DC 12? No.
No, it's still DC 10. If it's half the damage, it's more than 10. So if he took like 22 damage, then it'd be an 11.
Yeah. Ooh.
10?
12. The next,
12 for Constance. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he can't interrupt the spell. God damn.
Silver dragon.
And
The true silver dragon is here.
Everyone, right, we're back to the beginning. Bronwyn. Has that everyone been, isn't it?
Yeah.
As you take a second just to look around the combat, the one at the north in front of Red looks on death's door. There is one right next to you, behind you almost, attacking Jakul, and one the other side of Jakul. Jakul is kind of like almost sandwiched, but the one in the middle of everything has just kind of forced his way into combat.
Cool.
What are you going for?
I would like to focus on the one near me that's going for Jakul. And I would like to cast Ensnaring Strike. Nice.
Yeah, so how does that work, please?
So I cast it. It's a strength saving throw, and you've got advantage if it's large or above.
Nope. Strong as hell, though.
So it's a strength save of DC 14. Oh, yeah.
Is it equal to a save or a fail, Johnny?
What is it? If it meets, it beats.
If it meets, it beats.
Yeah. My God, I'm rolling so rubbishly. It's 3d6 and it's 8.
Is that from the arrow on him?
Yeah, well,
number 3.
Yes. So that he gets that straight away, but at the start of his turn, he needs to take 1d6 piercing.
He beat this. You didn't get him.
Oh yeah, of course he did. Yeah,
he managed to rip free. And your other attack?
No, that counts as the bow because it's a spell and a shooty.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So draw back the bow, trying to buy some time. Just the physical strength of the Revenant as he's just ripping through. As you hit him with this magical arrow, strikes into him as you see some of the rocks and vines on the floor here wrap around him, but he's able just to pull himself out. Red, the one on you, which looks almost dead. Let's see if it saves to start with. 9. Oh, jeez.
Yep.
He looks so close to being dead, but he's going to try and punch you in the face.
Okay.
Oh, that's going to sting in the morning.
Uh-oh.
As he comes chasing through this kind of beam of fire pointed towards him and just lands this straight right down into your face as you hear Red's head snap back for 24 damage.
Ouch. I'm not looking fresh.
That would be a constitution saving throw, please.
Of 12.
DC 12 for this one, yeah.
Okay.
Because it's 24 divided by 2.
Was it 20?
Because it's over 10.
Yeah.
You're just saying words. I don't understand.
So if you...
Is it a wisdom save or is it a wisdom check?
Con save.
Con save.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for a concentration spell, when you get hit, you have to do a concentration save. If it's always 10 or higher, but it's only higher if half
dropped
the
it.
damage taken.
Unless you've got a reroll.
Yeah, I'm gonna reroll.
Do you have one?
Yeah, I
think
do.
Red did.
Oh, yeah, you're nice. It's worth
From
it.
last week.
Keep the...
Oh, what
nice.
is this bull crap?
Yeah.
Rubbish. I don't like this game anymore. You dig deep. I think it was Watcher who gave you that.
Yeah, thank you, Watcher.
Dig deep and focus as you see this undead knight looming over you. Wipe the blood from your face with your spare hand and keep your hand pointing.
Get it out.
Hunter!
You slowly see my wounds begin to heal that I've taken. Not by much, only by 3, but...
You're on less than health.
Yeah, I'm on less than half, so I have got crazy eyes.
Give me a D6, and on a 1, you attack a friend.
Oh, it's it's the closest target. It's randomly.
Yeah, but there's other stuff
We're
near
all
you.
close.
There's pretty. Although you're surrounded.
I've got a guy in front of me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying on a 1. But Constance is like right next to you as well, to the side, and it's like a mass brawl.
Come on, then.
Okay.
Just don't roll a 1.
Oh, come on! Oh.
Not how it works.
Wait, did he roll a 1?
Crit.
It is a new go.
There you go. That's
11 damage.
No, it's 12 plus 4, so
Okay.
16 plus 11.
That is the most damage I've taken from anybody for a while.
Oh, and
20,
fire damage as
So
well.
what was it?
Yeah.
27 fire.
23... 27, yeah?
27 fire damage. That's
And for your other attack, roll a d6 and see who you go for. 1 is
It's going
bad.
to be 3 attacks.
Pardon?
It's going to be 3 attacks on...
I did do another one. Do a d6 for each one, because you're just going crazy. Yep, you can choose. And for the last one, you can choose.
Yeah, it's just going to be the guy in front.
Genuinely, that is the most damage I've had. First any target for
26.
so long.
Since the
And how much fire damage? Who are you going for? Big boy or one of the smaller ones?
Big boy. That is 12 damage. Fire, and then the next attack misses. That would be a 9.
It's fire as well.
You got any rerolls?
No.
As you wade into combat, just going crazy, attacking anyone close to you. The first attack going into the side of Constance. The second attack, you lurch towards Vladimir. And the third attack, he manages to push with his sword to the side. Jakul, there's 1 in front of you, 1 behind you. You can see Hunter just going berserk and attacking anyone near him. And they've swarmed round the south side of you now.
All right. I will shout out, "You now face a true silver dragon with Argynvost's will. You still do not stand by his side." And then I'll swing the sun sword at the one in front of me. I don't know what the stats for that is.
It's 1d8 plus 6 is the...
Have you? Yeah, 1d8 plus 6.
I just roll my...
Do a normal attack, yeah. It's got another +1 to it as well.
I miss.
Yeah.
And
do you want to re-roll the damage for your spirits?
Yeah.
Or do you want to keep it how it is? Because they don't take it yet, do they? They take it on their turns.
I'm going to re-roll it because it's supposed to be like 5d8 and it wasn't that high.
Okay, give me a new roll.
$12.
Ah,
12. Oh, 2 1s. Look at that. Nothing above a 4. Even better. Yeah, everything's coming up Adam at the moment.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to cast what is it? Mass Healing Word.
Nice.
Everyone gets 8 health.
Thank you.
Yay.
Good spell. Good spell. Elian. you feel this warmth erupt from Jackal and go through you in this close, confined combat.
Does that mean Jackal's glowing as well?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm glowing now.
Yeah.
My armor is glowing. I've got a
So many
sunsword.
different sources of glowing.
Yeah, I look beautiful.
Elian,
Okay,
there's two of these revenants on you, and one kind of has gone all the way around you and got behind Jackal.
Do any of them look particularly battered?
The one on red looks on death's door. And 13, the one on Jackal doesn't look particularly healthy. The one who ran all the way around does not look that healthy at all. He's saved nothing.
Okay, so I will take 2 shots. The first one I'm going to take at Vladimir.
Yeah.
Doink. Ugh, miss again. And the second one I'll take at the one on death's door that's next to red.
Yeah.
Oh, sheesh.
Please don't die.
9. I'm going to reroll.
13's a hit.
Is it?
Yeah.
On the big
No.
one.
The first shot was on Vladimir.
Oh, no, that's a miss.
Yeah.
Can you use a reroll? He looks very injured.
Oh, we need to start taking these things down. Yeah, I'm going to use my reroll on that one.
Oh, yeah.
25.
And total damage.
He's basically hanging on by a hair, isn't he?
How much did you do?
7.
Rubbish game, I don't like this game anymore.
Oh, thank you.
1 out of 5 down. 1 out of 6 down.
Yeah.
1 out of 7 there.
He drops. Well, annoyingly, red.
Hang on,
turn.
second wind.
Oh, second wind yourself, yeah.
Second wind.
Back.
No. Action surge. Not
Surge,
second
Oh,
wind.
action surge, yep.
Yeah. I will shoot at Vladimir.
Yep.
Come on, Elian.
Yeah, nice.
25.
That's a hit. How much damage, please?
I'm going to make that a disarming attack. Can you make a strength saving throw, please?
Oh, did he get any advantages for being two-handed sword?
Nope.
Rubbish.
He does a ton of damage. That's the advantage.
17.
Cool, that's enough.
Yeah.
But he takes... Takes 8 points of piercing damage. And I think Action Surge is just my full attack. Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool, in which case my second shot will go into the one next to Jakul that's looking battered.
Yeah. Give me a roll to hit.
Ooh,
How are we doing
nice.
crits?
Crit.
Full maximum on the full, so don't roll the first dice. So just take the
10.
first dice, so it's 8 plus 8.
So 16 points of damage.
Ouch.
Still
Still standing, but he looks like he's
I'm
on
not
death's
done
door.
yet. I will make that one a distracting strike.
Would have been 1 more damage.
Oh, hey, Golemir. Hope you're well, mate. Sorry.
I'll make that one a distracting strike, so the next attack against that one by an attacker other than me has advantage.
Okay,
And
nice.
he takes an additional 6 points of damage on top.
Ow. Little niggly damage. It's annoying.
Right, do like an
Oh,
action
excuse me.
Just
We
constant.
can't all be combat powerhouses.
No. I mean, like 8 here, 10 here, 12 here. That's what I mean. It's building up. That was a lot of attacks.
That's how fighting works.
Red.
Oh, hang on. Bonus action. I'll give Jakul
Oh.
Bardic Inspiration.
Hey, thank you all.
You can use that on saves, just saying.
Oh, yes, I will definitely.
The one facing you, as it's done this massive right hand crack, as you start to bring your hand round, you just see this arrow appear in the side of his neck as his eyes look towards you and then just go black, and then the body just goes to dust in front of you.
Nice.
That annoyingly has opened up the opportunity. So at the moment you've got this mass combat, and you were the sort of northmost point doing the fire beam out of your hand. Constance and Hunter beneath you are kind of holding a line and they can't get through. So if you were to step out now, you can get 1, 2, 3, maybe 4.
I'm going to be doing exactly that. Question. If I do a bonus action, will that interrupt the concentration?
And only if it's a concentration spell.
I don't think it is. It's the summon totem spirit, and it doesn't say concentration anywhere.
No, I think you're good.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool. So first of all, Red is going to step out and is going to redirect the sunbeam so it catches all of them.
Okay, so I need to do, what is it, dexterity save?
1.
You should reroll the damage anyway, so just click the spell again.
Yeah. I've got it here, sorry. Blinded. Oh my god. Creatures take 68 radiant damage and are blinded until its next turn.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Blinded.
There should be some blinded ones. That means
no, they've passed. I think the one who died was the one who didn't. Sorry.
Didn't you say, Red? They have disadvantage on the saving.
And they have disadvantage on it.
Yeah, they've got disadvantage. They've got to make a Constitution saving throw of 15 or higher.
On disadvantage.
Should roll this quick spell
okay,
again
so
we
it's
get the
2 here. We'll say you
Fail,
can catch 3.
fail.
Oh, 2 fail. Oh man, this is the one. Please, please roll high. Please, be good. Please.
You have a reroll as well, remember?
Oh my god.
God damn.
You have a reroll that you can
Is you?
No,
You
you
used it.
Oh, you used it already. Oh,
So they're all blinded now as well.
Yeah.
Nice. How much
Give
damage?
me some damage, please.
Aye.
All radiant as well.
I think blinded gives them disadvantage, and you a
Oh,
disadvantage.
there
Plus
you
advantage.
go.
29.
29 radiant. There's 3 6s in there.
A
29.
blinded creature can't see and is automatically fails any ability check requires to cite. Attacks rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Oh man!
Wow.
How much damage?
Bonus action.
29 radiant.
Ow!
And then as a bonus
Ow.
action, Red is going to
Ow.
summon Totem Spirit.
Ow!
Is going to summon the spirit of the bear. It's going to place it directly in the middle of us. So it's got a 30-foot radius. And that will... Sorry, that will give everybody... So all of us, allies, it will give you all... grant its might and endurance. You will get temporary hit points equal to 5 plus my druid level. And you'll get advantage on all strength checks and saving throws.
So 17.
17 health.
Don't forget that
16.
will,
16.
16.
doesn't stack on top of any temporary hit points you've got left. It replaces them if it's greater.
Oh, I didn't
I don't
realize we
have
had.
any anyway, so
You didn't have any
great.
here.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've now got 16 temporary hit points each. And then you
Thank
get
you.
advantage on any strength saves or ability checks.
Nice.
Nice.
So this was going reasonably well for me. I
Started off
thought
alright.
I was dealing some damage. I had a plan, and that's gone out the window. Red, by stepping out, you are made yourself target number 1.
Go.
Vladimir is next, and he's going to try and chop your face off. He is
He's
at
also
disadvantage.
blind.
He's blind as well.
Yeah, he is
He's
blind.
engaged with Hunter as well, so doesn't he have to disengage?
No, so Red kind of stepped out, and he was fighting kind of here. He was in the
So he
middle of
stepped
the
into his
line.
range.
So a 16 and a 15. Do either of those hit you?
Both. 15, yeah.
Ooh.
That's a big 22.
Wait, isn't it disadvantage because of the? Oh right.
Yeah, that's
right.
with disadvantage.
Right.
Wow, it's a good roll.
Yeah, I've been saving these up. 22 damage as the first one as he just slices in. 22, and the second one, 20. There's that 2 Constitution saves to keep
Constitution save. 1 at 11, 1 at 10.
Perfect. Cheers, Johnny. So first Constitution save at 11, and then
Sorry,
one.
what was the second one?
20. So 22 damage, and then 20 damage.
So,
Oof.
Jeez.
if it doesn't,
And what were the saves? Sorry.
11 and 10.
Constitution, yeah.
Yes, please.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
And the second one. One more. Please fail.
passes because she's next to.
Oh, an extra constant.
Yes.
Nah.
I hate this game.
We take a moment
I
to
am,
fist bump.
however, very, very, very injured.
And I need to do save for Vladimir on your ability. So that was a wisdom saving throw for you, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right, yeah.
16.
16 is a save, so it was 12, so 6 damage. That means he doesn't regenerate. The one attacking you at the back has got his full attack now. He's not blinded. So first of all, his save. And this is for the next 2, and then his attack. Oosh. So, he saves, so he takes 6. Does a 17 hit you?
17 is my AC.
Oh, sorry, Jackal, and a 14. So 7 damage on you, please, Jackal.
Okay.
Con save of 10.
And a con save on 10, and he takes 6 damage from that.
I failed this time.
Oh, has it dropped?
It
Bardic
lasted a long
Inspiration.
time. Oh yeah, Bardic Inspiration. What is it, D8?
You only had to roll a 1. You won.
Between the Bardic Inspiration and Constance, you'll pass that check.
Yeah.
Argynvost has my back.
Virtual high five, Constant.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Worst game
I like that the party's vibing so well together to help each other out.
Yeah.
And this guy takes 12 damage. Ouch. He's number 12. He's attacking you, Hunter.
Cool. Is he blind?
Yeah, annoyingly.
This is fun.
And a hit.
So I'm going to give you an attackable opportunity on his fumble.
Cool. I'll take
And he
5
hits you for 5 damage.
oh, yeah, it comes off my temp. That's cool. And I get to hit him back.
Yes, please.
Fire claws.
You've got advantage on him as well,
crit
remember?
failed. Oh, I
You've got
do.
advantage.
Cool.
You've got advantage. He's blind.
Why aren't you rolling? Ah, cool. Of course he did.
Double
Crit failed.
Second.
Good work, Hunter.
Sorry, it's a new turn, so he can be lucky.
Oh, give me one more try. Come on, one more natural one, please.
Natural one. Do I get a wish?
One more one.
Yeah, if you get
one more
Way
one.
too.
One more one. Oh, 12 damage. Ow.
Takes 17 fire damage.
It's not looking fresh. Number 11 is attacking you, Elian.
No, the one.
Let me. I'll do his save now. Wisdom. He is not blind. This one. But he's going to come in with his fists. Ooh, a 15 and a 20 to hit.
15 will miss, 20 will hit.
Nice.
Is that the one that's like down the bottom end?
Right round the bottom end. Yeah. So he's round the far side as this combat now is a real brawl. It's right in your face, like people clawing over shields, grabbing hold, punches coming in. Oh, cheers for the bits gone here, sorry. His first right comes in over the top as you duck down, and then he just grabs onto your shoulder to stop you moving and puts one right into your ribs, knocking the air out of you for 15 points of damage.
Thank you, Spirit of the Bear. I feel much better.
Constance.
Yes.
There's just this crazy brawl happening around you now, but they are getting beaten up. And with them not being able to regenerate hit points, their wounds are sticking now.
What is the lay of the land directly in front of me?
Boss, big boy. But
Big
he's
boss.
not facing you. He's turned up to hit red. There's one to the south of him, which you can reach. And then there's Hunter directly south of you. And then right round the bottom are 2 attacking Elliot and 1 in the back.
I'm going to use my bonus action to move my Hunter's Mark to the big boy.
Yep.
And I will just do 2 attacks.
Nice. He doesn't look fresh. He is taking a pounding and like a real beating. You got advantage on these. Oh no!
Oh, no need.
So that would be if you go over that.
So that's a crit. Second attack.
Do your second attack.
Yeah.
We'll work it out.
And do one more attack.
That's 17.
Annoyingly a crit and a normal hit.
So you cause 6 damage for your first one.
Yeah.
And then for your other one, it's a D8 plus 4. So that's 12 points of damage plus your 10. So
22 points of damage for the first one. For the second one, I'm going to put another boost of Divine Smite into it.
If you do that on your crit one, they automatically double up.
Okay, I did not know that. Let's put that on the crit one then. So I'm going to put another level 3 Divine Smite.
Okay.
So that's 5d8 plus 1d8.
So it's technically 12d8 because she's critted.
Go for it.
Oh, that radiant as well.
That's the 5d8 plus 1d8. So it's 24.
And you get to do that again.
Holy mackerel.
Exactly the same.
So 24 plus 29.
42. 50. 53.
Wowza.
Radiant.
53
Oh,
radiant.
plus 6.
It's the Hunter's Mark.
1.
Play this game anymore. Rubbish game.
That is some radiant damage.
That is the mad thing about Paladins critting because they can be, I'll Divine Smite that hit. Double those dice.
This is not even, you decide beforehand, you can just add it.
Nice. Yeah, so it was the same in Pathfinder. It was absolutely brutal, massive crits. The joy of a critted in. Just huge, holy crits. Right. As you see, Vladimir turns towards Red with these 2 massive swipes, even blinded, just making these huge arcs with the sword, moving it round like an expert swordsman. As he takes a wild swing and you're able to time it, Constance, you can see his eyes aren't focused on anything from the blast that came out of Red's hand. And as you do, the warhammer comes up and round as you catch him in the side of the head. But the warhammer doesn't stop as you follow through, as you see his neck snap. As for a second, the eyes roll round to be looking at you with his head at a Dutch angle. As his body then slumps backwards, and as it falls, you can just see his skin and bones turn into dust as they spray out across the floor, as an empty suit of armour and a sword just clangs to the floor. But the others do not stop. Elian, one's going to attack you. I'll first of all give him a wisdom save. This is for the next 2. Oh, I'm so good at saving.
On another one after.
One is on you, and one is on Jakul.
Can I use my shield barge on another thing?
So, 13 and a 19 on you, Elian.
A hit and a miss.
Oh, sorry, no, 9 and 13 on you.
2 misses.
This game's rubbish. But luckily against Jakul, a 19 and an 18.
Okay, did he take his radiant medicine?
Yeah, he did, and they both passed. They both rolled 20 and a 22. Even if they're saving against it, because they're taking radiant damage, none of them can regen. It's annoying. But that's 2 hits, I think.
Yeah, 2 hits, 21 damage altogether.
Yeah, but you do the con saves separately, so it's 10 and 10.
10 and 10.
Yeah. So just a whale of fists coming in. You would not want to meet these guys armed with swords and shields. This would be a tough fight, or in fresh armor.
Oh no!
Oh yes,
lost it.
Yeah, lost it. Finally lost it.
It did good work before it went, though.
Yeah, it did some good work.
So take 10 damage and then 11 damage, please.
Yep.
As they wail into you. And we're back to the start.
Yay!
Bronwyn, from your position, you can see the combat unfolding around you. You see Hornguard fall. You can see the ones to the south of him still blinded, but the real threat seems to be the two who've got around the back of you. There's two on Elian at the bottom and one on Jakul, and they seem, no, not this turn so much, but they're doing some damage.
Yep.
I mean, they haven't got rid of my temporary hit points yet, so I'm being an effective speed bump.
Larpstrong Carter, I'll give you the opportunity to give me double bonus. Yeah, okay, I'll take double bonus. I'll take that bonus. Cool. I've got 2 rerolls.
She is fed up of trying to do magic and it just being useless and feeling like the weak link in this chain. So she's just going to do what she does best, which is aim at the one that's on Jakul, mark it with her Slayer's Prey for some extra damage, and she is going to use her Sharpshooter as well.
You have advantage on the first attack, Catherine.
Oh yeah, he's distracted.
The first one.
She knows she can do this, apparently, unlike spells, which she cannot do today. So the first one would be...
Roll the advantage.
Well, it's a 20 to hit to begin with.
Roll the advantage.
In case it's
maybe a crit.
You might, you never know.
No, but it's better. So.
And with Sharpshooter, you got plus 10 damage, is it?
Plus 10 to damage, yeah.
So that's...
So I guess 18. I take the second one, so 18.
Yeah. Plus a d6, please.
Oh, plus the d6, yeah.
Whoa.
Big damage.
21.
21. From the first attack.
Be
That's
able
from
to
the first
drop
attack,
him.
yep.
Second attack. Oof.
22 damage.
And a d6?
No, it's only for the first one.
Ah, is it?
For Slayer's Prey, it's slightly different to Hunter's Mark.
Doesn't matter. As you see the creature wailing in on Jakul, and Elian, as he sees you about to shoot, what do you want to say to it? For the distraction?
It's an arrow. So basically, he shoots it in the side of the head, just kind of snapping its head round.
Yeah.
And leaving
his
his body wide open.
Do it in, yeah.
2 very fast arrows, which have got the spread of about this, almost hitting in the same area where the creature has no armor. And similar to what before, you see it take a stagger foot back
on the game
and hits the floor. I'm running out of monsters. He's dead. Hunter. Oh no, this might be me out. There's a very good chance you'll be able to drop everything I've got here. Let's see. Hunter, you're first.
Going to the closest target because I'm no longer raged because I'm above my 46
Nice.
health.
So there is one which has been attacking you from the south, but then you can see there's 2 which are attacking Elian.
I will take the one
of the ones attacking you from the south is blind.
I'll take him first. So first claw. Ooh.
You got advantage because it's blind.
Yeah.
So I might as well roll twice. What damage am I taking? Am I taking the bottom damage or the top damage?
I guess you pick whichever one you. If they both hit.
I think you can pick with advantage.
If they both hit. If it was a miss, then
you don't want it to be a disadvantage because you've got to take the highest one. No, we'll say with the advantage you can pick. If it's a hit, you can choose the
13
damage.
fire damage on that hit.
So this might be him. Is
he down or is he still up?
He's still up. This has you got to do a big hit here to drop him.
I'll do another one.
But it might be
20.
Yeah, it's a hit, easy a hit. And the damage, it needs to be a good d6.
Damage is 14.
He's still up.
I might as well use my last bonus action on him then.
No, he's not. I forgot you could do that.
14 fire damage.
Yeah, he's down. He's not getting that from that. 14. 3, as he can't see you to pay any attention, he just brings up a high guard. You're just tearing through him. It's not a fair fight at all, as you just rip him open. Jakul, your turn. There's only one behind you now, and you can see 3 left standing, 2 on Jakul, 1 on you. Oh, no, 1 in front of you, sorry, just a little bit on Constance.
So there's 1 in front of me, and then
there's
2
kind
on
of 1 in
Elliot.
front of you. It's trying, yeah, the one which kind of went through the middle of everything.
Okay, I'm gonna kill the one that's kind of engaged with me then.
Yep.
I will swipe at
healthy.
it with the sun sword, and I will yell out to everything, remember your first oath. The oath to the people. And I will, I'll just roll my normal attack and see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah,
11.
that's a hit.
Yeah. And then whatever the sun sword damages.
So d8, so we'll do that 11 plus an extra 2 onto it. Oh no, give me a d6.
D6.
So it's 12 plus d6. 14. Yeah, he takes it like a champ.
Sunfire damage.
Elian, there's 2 of the freshest ones are on you at the bottom.
Yeah, so Elian is just going to give like a wordless shout, and will just kind of grab it with his hands and throw this rippling wave of sound at them.
Nice.
I'm going to cast Thunder Wave at 3rd level. Constitution save, please.
Constitution?
Yep.
So this is for both of them.
Yep.
Oh, 1 critically fails and 1 passes.
Cool.
Let me just look at the map. Can he be thrown out of a window? No.
So 15 points of damage for the one that failed, and he's flung backwards.
Yeah.
And 7 points of damage for the one that passed.
Nice. Yeah, you invoke them. This just roar comes out of you, deep, primal, and smashes into them and pushes them both back. Or one of them back, and one manages to stand against it.
Yeah. And then Red can have Bardic Inspiration.
Nice. Red.
Yeah.
You see one of them get smashed back with considerable force, underestimating what Elian can do, and is properly like through the air 20 foot without touching the floor, and then smashes into it and seems to take some extra damage from hitting the wall and slumps down to the floor. Is still alive but looks hurt. There's one facing Jakul, kind of in between Jakul and Constance, and then there's one which looks impressively fresh, attacking Elian.
So that one, the fresh one in front of Elian, who's probably feeling very proud of himself that he didn't get knocked back by that thunder wave. Red is going to pull herself up because she's very, very hurt, spit some blood on the floor, and is going to call upon the power of the moon, and is going to cast Moonbeam directly over it at 5th level.
5th level, was that, sorry?
5th.
Right, okay. How much damage does that?
Constitution save 15 or higher, and that is 20 radiant damage.
Oh, it passes.
So 10?
10.
Yeah, 10.
He's going to be stuck in it.
It has disadvantage on the saving throw.
It has disadvantage.
No.
So 10, so it fails.
Another 10. Brilliant.
1 irradiant.
Oh, that's hurting. That's hurting everyone. Yeah. The brightest moonbeam you've seen from Red. It is proper... right in front of your face, Elliot. Just this beam of death. As you're just watching, like, its armor just...
It's worth giving up my eyebrows for.
Yeah. Okay, depressingly, it's Constance because I got nothing left. You'll go, Constance. Brilliant.
Right.
My bad. I pressed the button, but I'm gonna hit something.
Whatever's in front of me, I guess.
It's not me.
Yeah, nearest whatever it is.
There's one fighting Jackal.
Are they still blinded?
Jackal's one is.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's not. Sorry, he's not. Normal attack.
Blinded ones are almost all dead.
Yeah, no, blinded ones are all dead.
Does 5 damage.
Apart from the one that's fighting me.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
the
no,
one
yeah,
that
right down the
back.
south. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying that this one isn't blinded?
No, he's not blinded.
Oh, that's nice for him. I'm going to move my hunter's mark to him first.
Brilliant.
Bonus action, and then that's 1 hit and second hit.
And then your D6.
And the D6.
So you get D6 for both hits, don't you?
Yeah, I think Hunter's mark carries
yeah.
over. It's slightly different.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 5, 13, 15, 18 bludgeoning. And I am going to cast Blinding Smite.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Cool. That sounds like the sort of attack where I'm able to see afterwards.
I haven't got it on my list thing. I can never work out how to get spells on my list because I have to add them, and it's a whole thing.
Yeah, I don't play a spellcaster. Sorry, excuse me.
Next time you hit a creature with a melee. Oh, it's a bonus action. Okay, I won't do that then. I'll do that another time.
Second attack.
I'll do that, and then I'll use my shield.
Oh yeah.
Give him a little smack.
So he's got a strength check versus you.
Nope.
14. No, you push him to the floor. He's not on enough health. Between the lot of you, as he gets smashed into the floor, you've pretty much got this guy surrounded. Like, you've got you one side, Jackal the other, and Hunter isn't far away. I think him getting knocked down, pretty much, he's gone. Cool. Yeah. You all just bundle him a little bit down, because, yeah.
Is it 3 left then?
2.
2.
Moonbeam guy at start of his turn. Constitution, isn't it?
15 or higher, please.
Sure, it's not 13 or higher.
Definitely 15.
20 damage was that?
Yeah. 20.
As he brings his fists up to lay a solid right on you, Elian, you just see as he's swinging, just his hand burning away, his bone burning away, and then there's just nothing left of him but dust. The last one who got knocked back is going to charge you, Red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Small.
21?
Yeah, hits.
And 26.
Yeah, they both hit. I'm down.
First one. 10 damage as this big right comes across you as he grabs hold of you, and then
yeah, that's me down.
10 damage in the face with the second. Does the first hit drop you?
Yeah.
And then the second one hits, which means you get a automatic 1 on your death count.
Yep.
2. It's a melee attack. It's automatically a crit.
Ooh, 2 on your death count.
Yeah, so red is down.
Ooh, crap.
Oh shit.
There's not that many people before you. Bronwyn, you see one of them manages to drop Red to the floor.
Can I get to Red?
Yes.
Cool. I will get to Red. Lean over her and cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah,
because that's something that I can do.
Brilliant.
That stabilizes you or brings you to 1 HP or something like that.
Stabilizes, yeah.
It does the healing amount up from 0.
Okay.
Does it?
Yeah.
So
Wait, what? So I do get the healing
Does
amount?
it,
Yeah.
this will affect which level I cast it at. Does it just stabilize or does it?
no,
actually
we're going
give
for
her-
a heal. You can bring her back.
Okay.
We played a few different
Second.
rules, but no, it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Which okay.
So we've
Spare the
changed
Dying,
the.
Such a useless spell.
Which one are we?
It's
which
got a
one are
range
we
on it though, hasn't it? I think it's not touch.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's the advantage to it. You can see someone and.
Yeah, cure wounds you have to
But
touch.
if you remember, what we're doing is we're keeping your death saves until you pass a save.
Yeah.
Until a long rest. So how much do you heal for?
Yeah, let's find out.
The advantage of Spare the Dying is that it's a cantrip, so you can do it all the time.
Yeah.
It was critical heal points, so 18.
Nice.
That's cool.
Right back up again.
Natural energy flows through your body from Bronwyn as she lays her hand on you, kind of putting herself above your body as a sharp
she
intake
basically-
of breath. Red, you're bleeding bad. You can taste blood in your mouth. It's coming out your nose quite heavily. Your right eye, Bronwyn, you can see is heavily swollen on red. She has taken an absolute pounding. 2 huge cuts in her from the greatsword. You've managed to close those wounds slightly, but she's a mess. Hunter.
Seeing this one hit red like that, I am going to go in a bit of a rage. I'm going to blood curse mark him, and I'm going to amplify it. So I'm going to take a D8 points of damage. So I take 6 off my temp.
Nice. Drop yourself back down to half again.
No, I'm still above.
That would have been too funny.
Beat a bread.
I now have advantage on my next attacks. Your next attack roll will have advantage. I also get to add an additional damage dice from my claws.
Okay.
15.
You want to do your advantage?
I've got advantage.
Yeah, you might. Crit.
19.
Yeah, we'll go with the 15 with the 12.
12, and then 2d8 right damage on top of that one.
This is going to be here, my friend.
That is 19 damage. Fire from that
19 fire damage.
Yep.
Oh, and the second attack?
This one I don't get advantage on because it's my first attack roll.
Yeah.
That one takes 14 fire damage. And 7 fire damage.
Oh, that's enough. Yeah, you tear him apart. As you leap forward, seeing him over red and Bronwyn diving in to get this clutch heal as you just step in. 3 clawed attacks and fire erupting from his wounds. The smell of kind of burnt metallic being heated up, mixed with skin and hair, now has filled the room. As he slumps backwards, flames bursting from his chest as he falls to the ground and turns to dust.
And then there was one.
That is it. That was the last one.
Last one.
Yeah, the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one you shield slammed to the floor. We just killed out.
Yeah.
He was on like 12 hit points. Would have just been. Thank you very much. As you take a second to catch your breath.
From what Bronwyn knows everything about the weaknesses and stuff like that. So
I know
does she
everything there is
know
to know about this now.
how to stop them from coming back?
Bronwyn, you do indeed. You know, you have to use the spell Wish.
What?
Really?
Oh my god.
Otherwise, they are back in 24 hours.
Or less.
And they will know where you are.
Lovely.
No matter where we go, they can track us. Cool.
Yeah.
But how fast do they move?
You've seen them walking
Hopefully
outside.
really slowly.
They seem to walk about 25 foot from what you saw of Sir Godfrey Gillum, was it?
Gwillem. Godfrey Gwillem.
Godfrey Gwillem outside. He wasn't moving quick, but he wasn't as slow as a zombie.
Have they left behind any kind of surcoats or anything like that?
Vladimir has.
We'll disguise ourselves. I'll never get out.
So he left behind a broadsword,
a great sword.
Great sword,
which screams magical. You can see, and you can see in it, as you're looking around and rummaging the room, a holy symbol, which seems to be made out of platinum, underneath his half plate. And the half plate, although incredibly old, does look usable. You'd probably want to take it to the blacksmith for a while, but it's not as bad as the other guy's armors.
Okay.
Bronwyn will explain
quickly and move
about the whole wish thing. Yeah, and say they will be back. We haven't killed them. We've given ourselves respite.
If we had the power to make a wish spell, then we would not be having the trouble with Strahd.
They need to find new bodies. We've already seen that there's a graveyard right here. I don't think we have much time.
Right.
I think we have time enough to search the rest of the house, right?
Yeah. We need to. There must be some sort of
guard up, and Red is not looking well. So someone please cure.
Yeah. While you're rummaging around, then I'll have a sit down and I'll chant out a prayer of healing.
Okay. I'll take the time to cast Identify while you're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone gets 13 health.
Red, how are you feeling?
She will look up.
Already you can see Red's eye is starting to bulge up from one of the punches.
I lean down to Red and put my hand on her shoulder, and
it is pain, Red, from where you've taken blows. Just her touching you is uncomfortable.
I use my pool of magical healing and put 30 points of healing into you.
Ooh.
How many?
Is that all your lay on hands?
Nope.
30.
I'm on.
It's half of my lay on hands.
Jesus God, you guys have got so much healing.
So
much healing.
I am on 61 now, so she looks a bit better.
Yeah, that's a
Cleric
bit better.
plus Druid plus
better.
Ranger plus Paladin plus Bard. You've got a healing as well, haven't you? For temporary hit
We all
points.
have pretty much some element of healing apart from Hunter.
I regenerate.
Yeah, Red will stand up after that, and she is going to very, very, probably the slowest you've ever seen her do wild shape, is going to change into the direwolf form, but she's basically unknitting herself and re-knitting. So it's you can hear all the joints popping and the sinews stretching, but you can see the wounds closing up at last as she does. So it's it's really slow and painful. But when she's in that direwolf form, she does a full body shake. There's a few patches of blood on the fur, but the wounds are sealed.
Right.
Nice.
When you go back into human form, then do you have the
Full health.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well.
I'm not sure if it is.
That healing unnecessary.
I think when you turn into the werewolf, when you turn into the wolf, you're on full health for the wolf.
Yeah.
I think you keep your hit points when you go back.
Because when you get damaged enough to knock you out,
Oh yeah, it will knock back.
Yeah.
Continues on the damage.
So the wolf form looks healthy looks fine, but it was painful to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, 10:30. Should we call it there?
Yeah.
How are people doing?
Seems good.
Can I just get the results of the Identify before we finish?
Of course. So the holy symbol is not magical, but it is platinum. And it is to the Morning Lord, that sun symbol. You think worth somewhere in the region of 250 gold pieces. It's a very nice piece, very old and very nice. The armor, not magical, but is half plate and beautifully made with a few silver dragons designed onto it. The greatsword is a +2 greatsword. So +2 to hit, +2 to damage.
Medium armor.
What? That's very strange. I will pull out of my bag a pot of ink that is right at the bottom there, and and a brush. And on the wall, is there like a reasonably clear patch that isn't covered in other stuff? Just a bit of wall that's available.
Yeah.
And write as big as I can. Remember your real oaths. And then underneath, draw a picture of the symbol of the Morning Lord.
Nice.
Good touch.
Nice. And that is where we shall leave it for tonight.
Whoop, whoop.
Good job, guys.
It was a
Good
+2 greatsword or +1 greatsword?
+2. Very powerful item.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
Rifles.
I thought that was going to be harder because I thought they were going to be regenerating a lot, and I just couldn't get to Jakul to stop that bloody spell. So good.
It was Argynvost himself who was, saying tap tap to them.
Yeah. Well,
Tap, tap.
Taken your
Tap,
radiant
tap.
medicine today. You have not.
it was that the mixture between Constance's buff to everyone saves and Elian's bardic
Yeah.
inspiration. I was
And Red's
like,
lucky.
Yeah.
I think that would have gone a
Jeez.
lot worse as well if we didn't have lucky.
Yeah.
Oh
We
yeah.
had quite a
Got
few
used,
critical
what,
fails in there.
twice? 3
Yeah.
times?
Yeah,
3 times, I think. Yeah.
Three.
Yeah. Every time
Indeed.
you had a turn, there's an extra stuff left.
But good game, gang.
Yeah.
When are we aiming for next time? Thursday to finish it?
Yeah.
I think we can
Yeah.
do it Thursday. We're going to be at Maz's house.
You're going to be
Oh,
where?
cool.
At Maz's.
Oh, cool.
Very nice.
So is that you can or you can't?
I think she'll understand if we need
Have
to
an
drop
enthusiastic
out of
Naz
the
in the
evening's
background.
activities to play
Naz will
D&D.
understand.
Unless you want somebody to play Sir Istable.
Claim that half plate.
Hmm?
Huh?
Does anybody claim that half plate?
No.
I guess we'll do that next time.
Don't
Yeah.
make me slow.
Because I can wear it and it doesn't affect me anything about I get disadvantaged from stealth checks.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Does it?
it ups my armor class up to 18.
A couple of minor alterations, but yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah.
Already at 18 from what you
No, not
I
included.
16.
feel like Hunter wouldn't wear the whole set though. I feel like Hunter would take like parts of it
Yeah.
and like adapt it to him.
I've already got the glowing half plate. I'm good.
Yeah, Bronwyn likes the armor she's got, and she doesn't want to be clanky.
What are you?
She'd
What are
cry.
you wearing?
Red's in leather and fur. She's happy.
What's Hunter wearing at the moment?
Nothing.
I'm at 16 on nothing. If I put
Loin
half
cloth.
plate on, I go up to 18.
Nice.
Sure,
Definitely.
works for me.
Cool.
We'll need to get it fitted. Actually, no, because you cannibalize it and just make use of the bits of it, aren't you?
Can anyone use a greatsword?
I don't think so. Cool.
No,
Anyway,
Without getting rid
I
of a shield.
can, but
Yeah, you.
Our
Yeah,
shield.
do
shield.
you
I think I
want to?
technically can, but I don't want to.
To be fair, Greatsword would be crazy for you, though.
Yeah, but you wouldn't get to do all the fun shield stuff.
You got the shield talents, and it's her holy.
Oh, yeah.
symbol as well.
Oh well, unless anybody objects, Elian's going to take the holy symbol and just wear it. He'll like sheepishly kind of put it on and tuck it under his clothes
I'm happy with that.
Fine.
I'm happy
for
with
the
that.
time being, anyway.
Yeah,
Let me-
Hunter's going to put that half plate on.
Well, thank you all for everyone who joined us. And then we'll aim for Thursday, but it'll be a slight different one. I've got next week off, so prepare yourselves for lots of stuff on the new campaign.
Ooh.
Ooh.
can have some
Hopefully,
makeups. Very nice.
in between doing a little bit of Warhammer painting because that's been fun. Cool. Thank you very much, everyone.
Do we want to do positive and negatives?
Oh yeah, if there's anyone
yes.
Have I got to use
Yeah, if
mine?
anybody left,
still
But
in
anyone
chat.
Fun.
press
F.
F to.
We
and
actually-
then we will select you effers to give us positive or negatives.
You effers.
All the Fs.
Give us our Fs.
Give us our Fs.
And we'll see how
F us up.
it goes.
Yeah, F us up.
We'll give it a moment. I think we're missing most of
then it
our
was
usuals.
Memes like that F1.
Oh, my keyboard's noisy.
While we're waiting,
Oh, it's one.
I will throw up in chat the link to our Discord.
What are we doing in Discord?
We have a conversation to have about exactly what we're going to do with it.
We were meant to have a discussion last weekend, and then my shower leaked into my kitchen, and that distracted me.
So it's Golemir and Sandbox. Golemir, do you want to choose someone to have a positive or a negative for next game? And it can be me, but I recommend negative to Jakul.
Ha! Plus one to Constance.
Yeah,
nice.
Which one? Because I don't even have a name.
Sorry, I need to add it.
The Constance.
There's a lot I need to sort
one
out.
and only.
Golemir, feel free to choose any player or me for basically a advantage or disadvantage on a roll.
You can give the DM a disadvantage.
Yes,
My phone's
and
going
we
crazy.
can call it at any time.
Oh, I'm a sweaty Betty. It is so hot in my computer room. If anyone wants to buy me aircon for here, I'll be... Matt, I understand you've already got aircon. Why don't you buy yourself new aircon and give me your aircon?
I can't afford it.
Also, that's not quite sure how it works.
That's how aircon works.
Why don't you just open a window?
Yeah, I could do, I guess.
Yes,
The old school aircon.
Oh gosh, it's so hot in this small room with no airflow whatsoever. Why am I
If only there was
dying?
something I could do about that.
I wish there was some choice I could make.
It's so low tech, though. I mean, really, to demean yourself to such a low tech method.
I was used to when it was the summer and I had to have the blinds shut because of the sun outside, and now it's like proper dark out already.
Already at
better.
20 to 11 at night.
Yeah.
Negative.
Oh, yeah!
And a negative.
A positive and a negative.
Golemir.
Are you going to
That's
use her
beautiful.
negative against her positive?
That's rubbish. That was rubbish.
That's brilliant.
Negate.
So good. So good. That's made me happy. Right. Brilliant. So next Thursday, probably.
Next
Oh
Thursday.
yeah,
Next Thursday.
I might, well, I've got my week off, I might stream some random stuff during the week. Not
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering, because I don't play that game anymore, it's rubbish.
And or upload some videos to YouTube.
Yes, that too.
Yes, you can stream yourself uploading videos. That would
Cheers,
be
Golemir.
exciting.
Oh, cheers, Golemir. Yeah, we've got a Discord.
Yay.
I'm not in charge of it.
It's a little sparse at the moment, but it's there. There are some people on it. Feel free to come join us.
Yep.
So we're mainly learning, hopefully, when we make campaign 2, which will be the complete homebrew campaign. There'll be loads of information on it, and hopefully some stuff you like. So we're going to release the wiki, and then there'll be opportunities for people who viewers to sort of add bits and come up with some bits of lore as well. And then as long as it kind of fits the brief, we'll add it into the game. We're going to probably have a competition to make some fun NPCs for the players to interact with and stuff like that. And then if it's people who watch a lot, I can sort of ask them what they want their sort of NPC to do and bits like that in between games.
Nice.
Which is cool. Right, anyway, let's go. Thank you everyone who
Yes.
watched. It was
Thanks everybody.
good fun.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Bye.
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 Bye.